Morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Dying Light 2 for live stream number 3 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope you all had a good weekend. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we continue on with the story and to learn more about this new world we've got to deal with. In the last stream, which was Friday morning, we were tasked with finding the Lazarus, which was a weapon used by the last commander of the PK that had been taken from his body after he was killed. We managed to find it. The child had taken it off the body. And now we've been tasked with finding the murderer. So far, I'm really enjoying it. It's got some major differences from the first game, which isn't a bad thing. Combat is a bit different, mainly because kicking requires 2 button presses instead of 1. But weapon-wise, is fairly similar. The only issue I'm having with the weapons is they have a level on them, but I don't know anything. I don't know what that means. It's not been explained. The leveling system for weapons. Currently, I think all ours are level 1. We're still currently level 1, despite 7 hours of gameplay. We are still level 1. Now, I don't quite know what that level means. Again, it's not really been explained. So we're going to hopefully we'll see that today, because I think we should level up either today or tomorrow, I would hope. But as most of you know, we are doing this until Mirage comes out. Hopefully we'll have it all finished for when Assassin's Creed Mirage releases. Okay, sounds good. And then we will go from there and move on to Assassin's Creed Mirage on release. Hopefully this takes us to that. If not, we'll have to work something out in terms of what goes on between. But yeah, so far so good. I will also say, bear with me this morning. I'm struggling a little bit with my back, so bear with me if I have to take a minute to move and stuff. I do try and move around to stay comfortable and try not to let you guys notice it, but this morning you may do. So just a pre-warning that I may need to move a little bit. Right, let me just try and get this accent tweet, and then we're good to go. I do struggle to type and talk at the same time, that's one of them. If you haven't seen the schedule video that went out yesterday, do have a look, or the community post that tells you our live stream plans for this week. They're both live on the channel. And say it's just this bit where I struggle to type and talk. After that, we're all good to go. Okay. Job done. Okay, let's crack on. Let's load him. We slept at the end of the last stream just to get an autosave pop up. I'm hoping it worked. Annoying, there is no manual save. Oh my god. There's no manual save, so I'm hoping sleeping did work. I think it would. I don't know why games do autosaves only. I like a good manual save. No, mainly because I know obviously you can save scum and stuff like that, but the reason I like manual saves is I like to know I've definitely saved. And with an autosave, you don't know that. That's the thing. So I do like a good manual save to guarantee it. Right, we did sleep. It is night time. We can sleep till morning, which we will do. Before that, let's have a look at what we've got. So these are the weapons we have. We've got the executioner's axe. We've got the chopper. You can see the level that I'm on about as well. Number 1. I'm assuming we can get better weapons when we get to level 2, but I'm guessing we've got to get to level 2 as well. Player rank. We've got this heavy-duty artifact long axe, which actually is amazing. We've applied a spark to it as well, and reinforced it so it's more durable, and it is an incredible axe to use. We've also got the Kikari. We've got a few weapons. We've been only keeping weapons over level 20. Over 20 damage currently. We can put other bits on these, but at the minute, I don't think it's worth it. I think if we only put them on the artifacts, I think that's the best option. Like, we're similar to what we did in the first game, to be fair. And we have been using the daggers a little bit more. Some medicine. There's more than one type of medicine. Ours is upgraded, which is why this one is different. Takes longer to use. And then we got different headwear we can swap to. I think for the minute I'm kind of just looking at the gear, the armor, rather than stats. Obviously, this one is an artifact, corporal gloves. It's only one armor. We have. No, we haven't got better. But yeah, I was more looking at the gear level, the armor level, more than anything else when trying to decide what to keep and what not. I just think the armor level makes more sense at this point. Whether that's right or wrong, I'm not too sure. And then we've got valuables we can sell. We have been selling stuff, so unlike normally where I don't sell a single thing, we have actually been selling stuff because to get better weapons and upgrades, you need money. We've got 7,000's worth of valuables there. We've got 6,000 in the bank. Stay in the bank. So because of that, we'll hold off at the minute doing any more. I can craft some more of those. We can. Let's craft 6 more of those, which are throwing knives. We have been using them, to be fair. I think we're good for medical. We've got 4 in total. That'll give us 6. Should be okay. Skill wise, we're very early on. We've got to find some more inhibitors so we can level up. Health next, probably. A couple of parkour things there. But yeah, we need to. Inhibitors seem to be the big thing we need to go and find. Mission wise as well. So I think this is our player level rank. So we really, I know that's DLC, but these ones that are number 2, I don't think we should do until we've done all the ones. I think that's the right way of doing it. That's kind of in my mind. And the map, I will say now, is full. There is so much to do. There's actually someone to speak to here, missing persons. So before we sleep, actually, let's go and find this missing persons. Speak to them, and then we'll sleep and move on. I think that's a good shout. Where is the missing person mission? Over there. I don't plan on. I will go to sleep afterwards. I just want to pick the mission up so we've got it on us.
I'm Damien.
Aiden.
You're new here, right?
I like and sound local. I tell the truth.
Does it make a difference?
I pride myself on knowing everyone in this dump, but I don't know you.
Maybe that's because I just got into the city.
For
Always
reals?
honest where possible.
Wow. Respect. I heard that outside the walls, it's a bloodbath.
What does this have to do with the job?
Nothing, my friend. Just sussing you out. And
So we'll pick this mission up and then we'll go to sleep and then we'll head out and see where we can get to first on the way to the main story mission. Hopefully we can clear a couple of side missions on the way.
On your part. You'll be doing business for my partners, and it's their business only. No one else's. Head on over to meet them in West Quarry End. They'll fill you in on the details.
Is that it? Okay.
Understood. I'll go report to them.
Don't keep them waiting.
I'm gonna keep them waiting. I'm not in a rush.
Time for delay. Closer and closer.
Okay, as I say, we'll go to sleep and then we'll head out. Nighttime volatiles, we have experienced them so far, and man, they're tricky. You can get away, but it's not simple. Okay, I do need to remember controls. I don't think there's anything in my stash. Oh, so these are part of the deluxe pack for Dying Light. So we can get blueprints to weapons here. We've got, yeah, part of the Ronin pack. So there's a few bits and pieces in here. Artifact consumable. These are goodie bags. Charms if we want them, and then there's outfits here as well. I don't plan on using any of the extras, mainly because maybe DLC we could. Other than that, I don't see the point. Although they actually don't make them decent, they make common, so I don't think it's that big a deal. Right, we've just slept, so let's have a look where we're going. we're going to go and question Sophie and Lucas about the only way out, which is the story mission, and then we'll see if. Why is that? That's a nighttime mission, that one, isn't it? That's why. So let's go and speak to these two people we need to speak to. Oh no, let's speak to Sophie about Lucas. That's the plan.
Seriously, there's no time for delay.
And the reason for this is we're trying to find the murderer of their old commander.
Don't hurt him, Herman. Let him talk.
Strangling us, you can hear us struggling to breathe. Thanks for letting us go.
My name's
Aiden.
That's someone not to mess with.
You're that pilgrim that came to town recently.
You're sure well informed.
Don't have much of a choice. I'm in charge of safety here. Besides, yesterday you made quite an entrance.
I'm looking for a job. Would you happen to know of any?
Looking for a job? I only work with people I trust. You came from outside. They wanted to hang you. Nobody says anything good about you, Pilgrim. Do you want me to trust
We
you?
obviously haven't helped people enough for them to speak kindly of us just yet.
If so, then it might persuade me to change my mind.
Okay. Get some work at the bazaar and earn Sophie's trust. Okay. So my guess is we're going to go back into the bazaar and get some work. We have got some side missions. I don't know if they're going to count. To be fair. It wants us to go back inside.
Seriously, there's no time
Uh,
for delay. Worst thing was they took all the equipment.
See, I've got some jobs. Maybe you just go and do them jobs.
Why did you do it yourself? Because I asked you to. What am I going to tell my mother? Why would you even say so?
Yeah, that's for trading. So I wonder if we just go and do some of the side missions. Because she needs us to earn her trust by doing things for the bazaar. And it is saying you're inside the quest area, but I can't see anyone to speak to specifically. So I think we go and do the side missions we picked up.
Sweet weapon you got there, Aiden. Is it new?
No one else is really willing to talk to us. Obviously, we can trade and things. But yeah, I think we should go and just go out and do the missions. It kind of makes the most sense.
I do appreciate some classy
No. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got. Missing persons, meet the group offering a job. Diva. I'm guessing these are the missions we should be doing. We'll find out. Let's do this one. See where it is on the map. It doesn't show me until we're out, does it? No. So the missing person mission is there, actually. So that's not too bad. We've got to get out of here before it shows us exactly where we're heading. Oh no, it's still showing up the only way out. I probably didn't press the mission correctly by the looks of things. Right, let's have a look. So, Diva's here. And where are we heading? So it's over here is where we're going. We're retrieving Lola's mink. On the way, we probably should stop at missing persons, to be fair. So let's track that one instead. It's on the way. But yeah, I don't quite know what that means. Get some work at the bazaar. All I can guess is side missions and see what happens. Right, let's see what we can do. Obviously, if we can come across some inhibitors on the way, that would be helpful. Because we need those really, so we can level up.
I'm listening.
That's Aiden. I've just been offered an extremely shady deal, but maybe it'll turn up a lead on Lucas.
I need more than just leads, Aiden. Whatever it is, check it out.
Will do. Over and out.
So this is one of the ones you can just sit down and listen. You can sit by the campfire. I don't know what you really achieve from doing that, but you can do so. Right, this is the shady deal. They want us to go and find someone. do find I'm pressing the button to scan quite often just to see what's around us.
Anybody there? Damien sent me. Hello?
What do you want?
Damien sent me. He said you have work here.
Wrong address, bud.
But I just talked to him. Damien, he sent me here.
You alone?
Why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
Because we're not letting in tour groups. Nothing personal. It's just, you know, we're careful people. So I'll ask again. Are you alone?
We haven't got a choice.
Yeah, I'm
there we go.
alone.
You'd better be. Now get in and head downstairs. They'll explain everything.
Will they now?
Why are you still here?
Right. Always checking to see if there's anything to pick up. Oh, I didn't mean to fall down that. There's actually a chest in that. Although I can't get in there. Okay, we can raid a few things. It's obviously not stealing, we're just taking. Okay. Feels a bit shady.
I'm Aiden. Damien sent me. I'm here for the job.
Right. So, you're new around here.
Damien asked that too. What difference does it make?
Boss asked a question.
What's the job?
Now, I'm still trying to figure out why I'm here. Yeah, you're the one dancing around the subject.
Okay. Let's talk about the job then. To do it, it's best that you're not all that well known around the bazaar.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm all that well known.
That's good. That's very good. Looks like we finally found our missing person.
Wait, what are you talking about? What do you want from me?
Let's just say we work for someone that's dying to meet you. Except he won't be the one dying, I don't think. Let's haul him in, boys.
Trap. Come on.
Something for you, you piece of shit.
This is a throwing knife. So these guys, the whole job was a trap by the looks of things. Him down as well. That's all of them dealt with. Let's search them all. See if we can pick anything else up from them. So the difference between this and the first game as well, you don't pick many weapons up from people. Anyone you kill, you don't seem to get weapons from them. Whereas in the first game, I'm pressing the wrong button there. In the first game, obviously, you got weapons constantly from enemies, and you're breaking them down. Definitely don't get them anymore. What is that? Scrap a great axe, I think that is. Can we get through this door? We can lockpick, yeah. So there's a chest in here, I believe, from when we're scanning. But yeah, weapons are a lot harder. This is why I actually sold stuff for the bazaar. Normally I wouldn't sell anything, I kind of bought everything. But I found that we weren't picking weapons up from anything. A piece of wood's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, nothing that way. Just making sure we're picking everything up. Oh, there's a bag in there I didn't see. Okay, what else we got? Oh, there's loads of stuff here. Throwing knife, that's throwing spear. You can't pick them up. You have to use them like the bottle. You have to use it kind of straight away. Throwing knife though. So we could have used the throwing knives and the bottles and things, but we kind of dealt with them without that. What we got? Obviously, I don't want to leave and miss anything. Everything we find is useful. Ignore the bottles. The throwing spear is pointless because we can't use it now. I think that's everything. Right, nothing through the doorway. It's in there. Cans and resin. So this mission was a trap, as we figured out. So anything through this doorway. No. So we need to go and speak to Damien and work out why. Because he obviously set us up. There's a chest in there as well. Just a chest, I think so. Lockpick medium. I like the look of the lockpicks. You can see how they've been put together with whatever they had around to make them. I like that. Can't go through there. I don't know if there's anyone else waiting for us here. There's a doorway over here. Can't go inside. I think that's everything.
Hey, you, how did you die? You asshole! You set me up.
Was we gonna kill him, or did he have a reason?
No, I swear, I would never. I was just doing my job, scouting. It's my job.
Who are these people?
Who are these people? And why were they looking for me?
I don't know, Aiden. You gotta believe me. Please. They just told me to send them anyone who seemed new. They didn't tell me why. I don't have any other choice but to do as they say.
Why don't
have
you?
anything to do with Lucas's death?
What? No. I mean, God, I hope not. That would be terrible. But I swear, I don't know.
So you've sent others before me, and then they've all been murdered? What have you done, Damien?
I didn't know at first, but I couldn't do anything about it once I found out. I couldn't.
How many, Damien? How many people have you sent to their death?
Stop it, Aiden, stop. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm trapped.
But why are you trapped?
Believe
What do they
me.
have on you?
They have my brother.
There we go. Hand Damien over to Carl or cooperate. I think we need to cooperate. If they've got his brother, they obviously forced him to do this. Let's see if we can save his brother.
Your brother? I talk. Fast.
They took him and threatened to kill him if I didn't do what they said. I just figured if I did good, they'd eventually release him. I'm being played, and I'm tired of it. I just want my brother back. Will you help me find him?
You sent me to the slaughter, and now I'm supposed to forget that and help you find your brother.
We'll
You're
forget
mad.
that.
I get
We'll
it.
help him.
But look at it this way. He may have heard why they're looking for you. If he could tell you...
He's
will
got a
you
point,
find
to
him?
be fair. He's got a point. Yeah, of course we'll help.
All right, fine then. But you better pray that he knows something. I've been there already and searched the place. No sign of Cliff.
Serious?
Yeah, he's not been held here.
Shit. You don't think they... He's not dead, is he?
No,
Don't
he's just
jump
not
to
here.
conclusions.
But where could they be keeping him?
Where else do they have?
This is all my fault. I'm such a fool.
Sending people here? That's on you. As for your brother, I'm not certain. And where did you last see him?
We were in East Corian, close to Devil's Bridge, when they attacked us. They took him hostage and have been using me to carry out their orders ever since. I only did this to keep my brother alive, Aiden. I didn't know others would die when this started.
But once you did, you carried on. That's the thing.
What's Devil's Bridge?
It's the name of this building. In the Middle Ages, they said devils haunted it. But then times changed and no one believed in those things anymore. Before the virus, it was a car repair shop. Now it's full of bandits.
And I guess I'll search the area around Devil's Bridge for clues.
Aiden, you serious? You'd do that for me?
Not a chance. I'm doing this so that no one else dies because of you.
So, at some point when we're close to Devil's Bridge, that's where we need to go.
Make a good impression, but please save him.
We've already looked at everything in here. We've gained everything we can. Right. I don't know where Devil's Bridge is. There was another mission nearby. So Devil's Bridge is all over here. So what we're going to do is do the mission nearest. The main story is still saying go back to the bazaar. So we will do. But before we do that, let's quickly go and get this mission done since it's near us. We'll have a quick look at what we picked up as well. But we will try and get his brother when we're nearby to that. Weapon-wise, we picked up a couple of bits, all level 20. So we said we'd keep anything that's level 20. The Scrapper Great Axe actually is pretty good. Very low durability, but 26 in total. We'll put it in instead of the chopper, I think. Oh, it's a two-handed weapon, actually. Do we want a two-handed weapon on us? We have got the Disc Break Great Axe, which is a better two-handed. I'm not a fan of two-handed weapons in general, to be fair. I'll leave them off, I think. Could do with healing, but other than that, we picked up some other gear as well. What's this? Solid guards. They're better than our current. They're a lower rarity, but more armor. So we might as well. At the minute, I think gear armor is the armor level of the gear is better than anything else. Free. We'll keep the uncommon chest piece, I think there. But yeah, I don't really know much about the gear armor levels, so I think the ones with the best armor level is what we should be using. Same as weapons with the most damage, I think, is what we should be using. It kind of makes sense. Okay, let's quickly heal. That's one thing I keep forgetting to do is keep an eye on our health. Right, the mission we're going to is just across here, to be fair. How far away is it? There's another mission to pick up nearby that's just popped up. So there's a mission to pick up over here, the history lesson side quest. Survivor territory. Do you know what? It's just across from us. Let's go and pick up that mission. It's near us anyway.
I never believed in night runners were real. Just fairy tales, if you ask me.
Someone in there has got a mission for us. I wonder if I can make this jump. Let's find out. We can. So we've got a crafts person as well here. We'll speak to them in a second and see.
What's going on here?
Hello.
Always like to pick up when they're nearby. It makes sense to pick the mission up because then when we're on our way to something else, it may be on the way.
About when the guns were confiscated in Villador.
We haven't seen a single gun yet, either.
Happened afterwards. He wants to light a candle on the site of the March Massacre.
The March Massacre?
Yes. 64 people died that day. Gunned down like sitting ducks. If you want to know more, you should go and see for yourself.
Why can't he?
No one can leave the building while school is in session. Children shouldn't walk around the bazaar on their own.
I thought you'd be more worried about them falling into a dark zone.
Oh, kids nowadays are too smart to fall into a silly hole. Anyway, could you light a candle for him, young man? You might learn something yourself.
Sure, though I was pretty lousy at history.
History is boring when someone tells you about it. It starts being fascinating.
He's got a point, to
when
be
you
fair.
can touch it.
Touch it?
Yes. Take this candle and go to the monument of the World Art Congress. Or what's left of it. It's close by. Contact me when you get there. You'll see what my lesson was about today.
Okay, so that's the mission at least obtained. Let's quickly speak to the craftsman.
Enjoy doing business with you.
Fire arrows. That's a blueprint, isn't it? Yeah. Venom, and then materials. We can't upgrade anything. I mean, we need more trophies more than anything else, which means we've just got to do some fighting.
You are good to go.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know where that one wants us to go to then. That's cheers. First blood, that's DLC. That's missing persons. That's bizarre. All in the family. Where is his mission then? Oh, down here. History lessons there. Maybe worth having a look at once we've got this one. And then we can head back to the bazaar that way.
When one of us is killed, they barely notice.
But let's focus on what we were set out to do. I thought this mission was part of the bazaar main story bit, but I think I'm wrong in that. going to say there's some bandits around somewhere. I think they're below. Right, we're heading into there by the looks of things. Isn't that dark zone though? I'm pretty sure that's a dark zone that we can't go in during the. Well, we shouldn't go in during the day. We have tried to get in there a couple of times and failed. We've been killed every time we've tried. But it wants us to go over there. It's above us. So we need to get up. But yeah, we have tried getting in there a couple of times in the last stream, and we just kept being killed by volatiles. Even during the day, we were just getting our butt kicked, and we couldn't. We said we'd come back at some point when we're probably stronger, better, whenever that will be. Okay, this wants us to go there. Oh, it's there, okay. I'm gonna die. Ah, didn't die, but shouldn't have done that. Fell too far. I thought I could make the jump and obviously couldn't. Climb up before that thing starts hitting me. Right, so what we need is there. Strangely, this is mink we're trying to get back. Oh, it's there. It is.
Almost had it.
Where's it flown? It's up in the air. Ah, okay. I see it now. So if we get up here, we may. I'm guessing it's not going to let us grab it yet. It's going to go elsewhere, isn't it? It's gone again.
It's gone again.
Of course it is. Where are you going now?
Inhibitor container nearby.
Let's say, can we climb that? Can. Please don't fly away. We got it.
Got it. Oh, this looks more like squirrel than mink. Well, I'd better get to the bazaar and give this to Lola.
Okay, I need to drop down. Okay, it did say... Oh no, the inhibitor container is in the dark zone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's one we've tried to get previously, like I said, we just got killed every time. But I'm pretty sure it's in the dark zone. Okay, so that's that mission done. We just need to go and hand it back in at the bazaar. What else have we got here? There's none longer... What we should really do is stop and just use binoculars. The binoculars highlight things on the map. If I can remember the button. Oh yes, hold that and then R3. There you go. So it's worth having a quick look because these things will then be marked up and it's more places we then know about. There's like nothing over there. There's a tunnel there. Windmill there, but then we know about that already. That's where we're heading, is back to the thing. There's something around here because it just made a noise. I'm probably moving it a little bit quick, to be fair, and that's why I'm losing the noise. No, I can't see anything. Okay. Worth a quick look. We have got the history lesson mission here. Let's go and do that, as we're not far from it, and then we'll head back to Bazaar. And as I say, we want to do the main story, keep moving. But obviously we need to speak to someone in the Bazaar, and we didn't do it when we was there. But quickly go and do this history lesson mission that we just picked up. The inhibitor container in the dark zone. I don't quite know what we need to do to be better for the dark zone. I need to get across though somehow without dying and falling. But yeah, I don't know we obviously need to get stronger before we do dark zones. Even during the daytime, there are volatiles still in there as well. We need to get that windmill operational as well, actually, to be fair. I'm just trying to see what way we can go down without dying. Currently, I'm not, other than going down the ladders. I think that's our only way. But yeah, if we can get that windmill operational, that would be handy. I don't know if that's too far a jump. A drop. Not if you roll as well. Right, let's jump across. We'll do windmill while we're here. And then we'll get close to where this history lesson mission is. Windmills are quite simple to do, to be fair. The last time we did windmill, though, we didn't know. We couldn't figure out how to pick a faction for the windmill to be dedicated to. So that's something we've got to try and work out. We also can fall if our stamina goes, which it's about to. There you go. Let's wait for a stamina refill. We need to grab this as it's moving up already, I think. I'm not making that jump, am I? Okay, let's have a look at this again, because don't think I'm making that jump. Ah, okay. I think we grab the bar there. So it's grab the bar above where we are now. I missed it. Yeah. Wait for stamina to refill. I don't know if I've got enough stamina to do this. That jump across here, you lose all your stamina once you make the jump. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've got enough stamina. I think we may have a booster we can use that will give us the stamina. I think. Maybe I don't. I thought we had some boosts. Ah, they're here. Immunity booster, we got stamina one. Resistance to electricity, resistance to poison. That's a no then, isn't it? Okay. Give it another go. I don't think we've got enough stamina. I've just seen every time we jump across, the stamina disappears. We've got like 2 jumps to do. So there's the stamina gone. Maybe something we're gonna come back and do when we've got more stamina. Yeah. Well, I don't think we've got enough stamina to do it. I think it's something we're gonna come back and do once we've got a few inhibitors. So we've got some more stamina. Right, history lesson is over here. That's where we're heading. Is there anything to pick up here? You have less stamina suggested for this activity. Yeah, so we haven't got enough stamina. So this is a windmill we've got to come back to. I hadn't seen that before, where it actually says you don't have enough stamina. That's quite interesting. We've got a broken shovel we can break down lower than what we're using. Okay. We're heading across to there, aren't we? This is probably quite a good area to get the binoculars out and have a quick look. What's that? Helmfield Electrical Station. That would activate a safe zone. I've got a feeling we're nowhere near ready to do that. GRE anomaly. Anything else this way? We know there's a nighttime thing over there. That's where we're heading in a second. I think that's it. There's lots to see and do, which is similar to the first game, to be fair. There was lots to do in the first game as well. And this is no different. I was finding taking these down silently avoids others coming. See, the others have now been alerted. We're going to have to fight a few. I was trying to do the takedown, but I lost the takedown before I had a chance to do it. Otherwise I would have used the takedown just to stop others coming. So you can hear them. So yeah, I think we need to be a bit more silent on some of our attacks. I don't know why they've all got masks on. Cancel throw. I don't know why it's not letting me cancel throw. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. But yeah, if we take ones out silently, we're less likely others like that come after us. I don't know why they've all got masks on. It's a weird one. Well, hopefully we'll understand that at some point. Right, Memorial Stone's over there, that's where we're heading. Obviously we've got to get ignored by these guys if we can. Oh, there's an inhibitor nearby.
Hey,
Right,
Hankel,
we're here.
I'm at the monument. You were right. Not much left of it.
Good. Look closely. There is much more to it than meets the eye.
Investigate the square.
Ah, there's a plaque here. Ooh, a lot of names on it. Are those the victims of a massacre?
Yes, 64 names. Things was starting to get pretty bad outside the walls around then, and the army needed more weapons. So they confiscated the civilians' weapons. Private ownership of any sort of firearm and its ammunition was forbidden thereafter.
They cancelled everyone's... They took everyone's firearms off them.
That is where the riots started. People were terrified. How could they protect themselves and their families? There was massive unrest. So, a curfew was put in place. And
So people weren't allowed weapons to protect themselves and their homes and their families. Wow.
Punishment for those who didn't comply was quite severe.
Right, that's this bit looked at. What else have we got? Something over here to look at.
Shots were fired.
The army started shooting at people. Panic broke
I think this
out.
is a safe zone. I don't think
And of
anything
course,
coming and gets here.
Things only got worse. The riots escalated. It was the beginning of the end. Light the candle.
I mean, to light the candle. Can they come in? No. There's ultra UV light here, so they can't come in.
So you're saying that Pratt made a bad call, taking people's guns away?
Hard to know for sure, but it didn't end well for anyone. In fact, the main irony is that the army soon ran out of
Thank you for the like, would much appreciated.
And just like that, firearms became obsolete. At least, that's what's generally believed to have happened. Now, you'll hear some folks claim that Pratt kept a secret stash of ammunition somewhere in the city. But if so, he took that secret to the grave. So I guess we'll never really know. And that's the thing about history. We rarely ever really know. It's not a hard science. History is fragile as the passing of time. It takes the vigilance of people like myself to make sure it's not rewritten to suit the whim of each new generation's self-righteous fight. The duty of remembrance. Everyone should practice it. Farewell now, Pilgrim. I hope this little trip down memory lane has illuminated your path.
Well, it was definitely interesting. Make sure there's nothing to pick up. Yeah, definitely interesting to see how things had happened. Right, there is a GRE container nearby, it says. We're going to head back to the bazaar. We've got one mission to hand in, and then to figure out what we're going to do for the main story mission there as well. So we'll head back that way. It does say it's a GRE container nearby. Obviously, if it's not a dark zone, we'd like to get it. We need it. they volatiles? That's the dark zone. We're not going in that. Yeah, that's the dark zone that we do not want to be in. We're near a container. Where is it? They're bandits there as well, I think, aren't they? The infected are actually about to go and attack them. There is one of those with he has a sound he'll play to get others to come. So I'm using my throwing knives on him at the minute. Just don't want him to play that sound. Go and get him. Do not want that playing because that will call in others. Not that I think we set them on fire, to be fair. That's a lockpick medium. We defeated the bandits. Not that we was aiming to defeat them, but we did. I'm kind of forgetting about kicking a lot of the time in this, mainly because it's not a single button press anymore, it's two. There's a brick here. I would like to grab that container, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Search a few of these. I want the GRE container. There's a trophy nearby. What's the trophy? Oh, it's the container. Picked up a common mace. So we do need to get a container, although I think we'll get attacked while doing so. So any of these need to still do a search. We need the bits from these for upgrades. We're about to see, aren't we? We're doing okay with combat. Combat, I think, other than having to press more than one button for the kick, it's generally simple. Right, the GRE container is what was after, but while we're here, let's grab this. It's a reward for supposedly for taking on the bandits. See what we get. Hoping we don't get attacked while doing it, that's the thing. There you go. Red diamond and a broken shovel. Right, where is GRE container? We kind of it's going to be a dark zone, isn't it? This counts a dark zone. The container's there. Trying to be quiet. We can do this without awakening them. Brilliant. I don't plan on being in here long. The inhibitors are wanted. We can get out of here now. Slowly and surely. Do not want to fight. I just wanted the inhibitors. We're done. Right, it means we can upgrade health and stamina. Get up here and we'll have a look at the inhibitors. Obviously the next plan is to head back to the bazaar, but is that enough to upgrade? No, it's not. We need more. I thought that was enough, but I think we need another. Yeah, we need another chest. We have upgraded stamina once already, but this one I want to upgrade health this time and kind of alternate between the two. We need another chest, annoyingly. Okay, we'll quickly break down this weapon because it's 19. Got a lot of weapons that are level 20 damage. We've got a lot of two-handed weapons appearing now. Just two-handed weapons are slow. That's the problem. What? We picked one of a jersey. This is a quarterback jersey. Gives us stamina cost melee weapons. Stamina regeneration's quicker. Parkour XP is better. Same gear armor. It does give us damage for two-handed weapons. Not that's a big deal because we're not using them. I think that's a better one to have equipped. Right. So back to the bazaar over there. There is something nearby. But we're just going to try and get back to the bazaar, I think. That's our focus. If there's something to do on the way, we'll have a look at it. And if we can do it, we'll do it. I'm finding a lot of the random events are just bandits, generally. They do repeat themselves a lot. There's bandits there. But there's a lot of health stuff there as well. We might get some infected come because we made a bit of noise taking these out. Obviously, you take people out quietly, you don't get the infected come after you. Although they're not turned up yet, luckily. But yeah, all the health, all the stuff we need to make more medical is here, so it was definitely worth killing them just to get the medical stuff. Broken shovel. What's that? Is that another one? Yeah. Is that everything? I think that is everything. No, there's a few mushrooms on the floor there. Right, we've got it all. Perfect. So we can now craft more medical when we need to. This is why I'm scanning a lot, just to see if there is other stuff we can find along the way. This is the windmill we tried to do and didn't have enough stamina. We need to get across here, but I don't really want to drop down. See, there's people fighting over there. We could get involved, but other than mutations from the infected, which you need for upgrading, we don't really gain enough to warrant stopping and doing it. We may as well focus on where we're heading ourselves. Parkour challenge there. That was the school we looked at, to be fair. But yeah, that's what I'm finding. Sometimes it's just not worth stopping where you're heading for, just to kill a few bandits. Yes, we need the parts upgrades and stuff, but it's not worth the time sometimes. Okay, I think I can drop down here and be okay. Go in the doorway. So we're going to hand Lola's mink back to her, and that's a mission done. And then we've got to work out what's going on, what we need to do in the bazaar to make the main story move. Right, where is she? Can't see anything in here. Might be able to do a few upgrades while we're here as well, hopefully. Right, there she is. Let's hand it in.
Oh, here you go.
That's a couple of missions done then already. That's not too bad.
Precious mink. Oh, you are truly sent from above.
But yeah, I feel like Dark Zones, we need to be a lot stronger.
You deserve a reward. Do you wish Lola to reward
you
with a song?
No, I don't want a song. Go on then, let's let her do it.
Sure, why not?
I sleep and I dream of your love.
She can't sing.
You were sent from above.
I thought she was going to have an amazing voice, I think, but no.
Like a soft turtle dove. I wake to the touch of your lips. Your hands on my hips.
I wish I said no right now. I really wish I said no. Finished? Please?
Are you not hypnotized? Are you not enthralled?
I wouldn't quite say hypnotized. I'm going to say yes. Don't want to hurt her feelings.
I am. That was otherworldly.
Such a compliment. You were such a dear
Trying to get people
boy.
on side, so we've got to do what we can to make them.
But Lola appreciates
she knew he was
your
lying.
kindness. You deserve a more proper reward than a song anyway. Take this with Lola's deepest
What's she giving us?
Thanks.
What do we get from the mission? That's the question. Parkour level XP went up. 250 coins, nice. Right, so main story mission. Get some work at the bazaar and earn Sophie's trust. We obviously don't know what that work is. But there's obviously someone in here then we need to speak to, I would have said. Trading. What's he got? Ice pick claws, knuckle dusters, meat bait. That's something new. Mines, immunity, poison. I don't really want to be buying anything off him at the minute. I don't think we need anything major from him right now. The craftsperson.
All you need, right here.
What do we need for upgrading? It's infected trophies, isn't it? Which we get off bodies when we. Yeah, we need them off bodies. So.
Now there goes
okay. What are we doing for this mission? Oh, hang on.
Sophie, let's talk now.
Oh, we just needed to hang around long enough before she's ready to talk to us. Okay, fair enough. So I've not checked is our durability of our artifact weapon. We've been using it a lot. It's our main weapon. Oh, it's still plenty. I think we can, if we put back in, yeah, so to fix the weapon, we need to put a mod back in. So we could swap the tip mod for the same mod, but it will repair the weapon as well. So we need to keep it on durability, and when it gets low, we just put another mod on it, which is the exact same as what he got, but it will fix it. Obviously, if we upgrade the mod as well, then we're putting a better one on. So actually, yeah, this one's only an uncommon shaft mod, where we have got a rare one there. But I think we'll hold off until. I know we can't. It's only for that one. Okay, makes sense. Empowerment, yeah. So we will fix this, but we'll wait until it needs fixing, I think. At the minute, the other weapons, we don't even use them. As it stands, there's no real reason to swap weapon. Can I heal? I can't. Once you've got a weapon that works for you, so far there's been no reason to change. So we'll see what happens in regards to weapons as we go forward. Right, main story, let's see what happens. Thanks for the like, but much appreciated.
I've been hearing about you.
Good or bad things?
So I don't know if that's because we did a couple of missions or not, I'm not sure.
The ones that make me believe it's worth giving you a chance.
What are you proposing?
Go to one of the craftmasters, Alberto or Vincenzo. Both know the location of the purest crystals. I need a few for a certain transaction.
Okay, let's ask every question before the yellow, because that gives us more information.
A certain transaction, Anything I need to know about?
Curiosity is the first step on the road to hell, Carl says.
Do you believe that?
I believe in not trusting strangers, and that's who you are. So far, at least. Bring me the location of the crystals first, and we'll see where we go from there.
Those crystals, what's the deal with them?
They were created by the chemical bombings of the city. A byproduct of some sort. People believe the infection spreads slower if you wear them. Honestly, I don't think it does. But there's no harm in trying.
And that's why they're so important to you guys?
That and many other reasons. They're hard to get, difficult to destroy, and easy to get obsessed with. 'Cause they're so pretty, right? But most importantly, they're real,
they're just worth a
things.
decent amount of money, to be fair.
Way more real than a piece of paper and old money. That's why they're so bloody expensive.
Well, you said you were in charge of safety at the bazaar. What does that mean exactly?
It means any PK who threatens our community of free people can count on me breaking his skull.
From the way Carl talked, you sounded more like
So the idea was for us to get in with the bazaar because we're still trying to find out the murder or the murderer of the PK leader.
And every revolution needs two things to succeed.
So the more we get them to trust us, the likelier it is us to find what happened.
Alberto and Vincenzo? Tell me more about them.
A father and son duo. Alberto, the father, tends to yammer on. Before 0 hour, he had a workshop and piles of cash. Vincenzo, his son, is kinda shy. They're both craftsmen. Clever, too. The kind that can make a watch out of old gum and a piece of string.
Right, we're going to go and see them then.
I'll go talk to one of those craft masters.
They're in the bazaar.
Oh, they're in the bazaar. We don't have to go that far then.
And we can think about giving you bigger jobs.
Yeah, not like we have to go that far then if they're in the bazaar.
I'm so thirsty. The first tournament in
I was kind of expecting us to go further afield, but we don't need to. They're inside. So there's a bit of walking around in a minute just to speak to people.
Back in the day,
Oh, there he is.
Huge, a massive.
Why can't I talk to him?
A
I think it's because they're talking.
Yes, a workshop.
So where is it? You're not in one now, Alberto.
There we go, we can speak to him now.
Sophie sent me. She says you know where they can find some crystals?
Oh, for fuck's... They've already sent one of their...
Fuckwits? Who?
That fellow... Sophie's brother. Huh? What was the asshole's name?
Barney. The asshole's name is Barney. And he asked the same question about a dark
I don't
zone
want to go to a dark
crystals.
zone, we're not strong enough for that.
That's news to me. So where is that dark zone?
It's 120, 100 and...
Dad, can I tell him?
Oh, please.
100 meters from the metro. There's a big sign, fashion store, and a windmill on the other side of the street.
Thanks.
That's handy, so we can use the windmill to sleep and get dark. So that's where we need to head. We're going to be heading to... Oh, no, we're going to speak to Sophie again now. And ask her about her brother then, I'm assuming. I wonder if he wasn't sent by her, but he says he was. And he's going to go and steal the crystals or something.
Well, what did you find?
I know the location, but I was told your brother asked about it already.
Herman, see if Barney turned on his radio.
They didn't know. Yeah, they didn't know he'd gone.
Barney, answer me. Barney! Damn. So that's why he's gone offline. He's looking for the crystals on his own. And throwing a wrench in the works yet again.
This isn't the first time, I gather.
No. He's always trying to prove himself. Last time he got wounded. Wasn't that long ago either. A fucking kid. I'll kill him. I'll just kill him.
That's the easy way to deal with it, isn't it?
Why blame yourself? We all make our own beds.
Listen. You said it yourself. You're new here. So you don't know much. I'm responsible for security here. And he's my brother. I promised I'd look after him.
You promised? Promised who?
Never mind.
Their parents, probably.
Kick Barney's ass when he gets back.
How'd Barney get wounded?
He didn't want to tell me. My guess is that the PK's got a hold of him.
Your brother keeps secrets from you?
That's none of your business. Barney, answer me. Damn it all to hell. If he went to a dark zone in his condition, he's a goner.
We're going to have to go and rescue him, aren't we?
Track him down.
You?
I've been in the dark zone before. In the GRE hospital.
St. Joseph Hospital? Really? If you save him, you won't regret it. We still have some time. Barney will likely wait till dusk. Going into a dark zone during the day is suicide. Just bring him back home.
They're not very good at night time either, as we found.
Good luck.
Okay, we're going to go and find Barney then. We just leveled up our parkour. Immunity booster. Okay, I'm not going to fast forward tonight because we can get closer without that. You've reached the rank of rank 2, so this is the thing we weren't sure about. You've reached rank 2 by increasing your parkour and combat levels. Check the journal map for new quests. Activities matching your rank. Look for new weapons and gear of rank 2 at merchants and chests. So all this rank 1 gear, like our axe and stuff, is that going to be obsolete because we leveled up? So now these level 2 missions aren't red anymore. They're now currently our level. Ignore the DLC. We won't be doing that until after the main story. We now can craft an immunity booster. Complete the combat and parkour skill trees to unlock access to the legend upgrades. Skill bonuses and rewards are waiting for you on the legends levels. Okay, so there's more upgrades on the legends level, but we've got to unlock everything on these first. We have got a point to spend in parkour. Firm grip. Hold R1 when falling and grab a ledge. Increase your speed while navigating tricky obstacles. Far jump. Use any obstacle to spring from it and jump further. Okay, and dart. Do we want to jump further or do we want to be... I don't know. Yeah, let's do jump further. I think... I've just got to remember to press L1 though, that's the only downside. The falling would be handy as well. Let's do ledge grab. I think that's one we would utilise a little bit more. Something big has been here. Part 1 is a new side quest. So let's have a look on the map where we're heading. There may be stuff to do on the way. So Barney is meant to be down here. We can actually fast forward to night time at the windmill, which is why we'll go during the day to get nearby. There's actually no missions on the way either. So we'll head south. And go and do that. Probably could have gone out the other way, to be fair.
Sophie has interesting people.
So we're going to be heading that way towards the windmill. We can then get it to night time. And then go to where we're meant to be going. Well, in the dark zone. I just don't... I'm worried about dark zone. We've had some experience in the last stream of the dark zone where we got killed even at night, which is obviously not a good thing. Is there anything in here to pick up? There's a chest there. We'll grab the chest while we're here. Looking good. Rags. I think that's everything. Can do in here. Do a takedown. And if we search, we'll gain some scraps from that one. Give me a takedown. So I was trying to get takedown to show up, but it wouldn't show up. Or were the rest staying asleep? Yes. I wanted takedown to come up, but it wouldn't give it to me. Who are you?
Never mind.
Why did you just come and running in? That's a bit weird. Why don't we take that one down? There we go, we can now. We woke another one up, right? I think we woke a few of them up. Can't search any of them. Because actually what I was aiming for, if we can search them, we can get some materials from them. Yeah, it's not letting me search any of them. I was hoping we can get materials. So there's fighting down there, I can see that. We can search that one. To be fair, him being in trouble with these is probably our fault. We got them all. There we go, I wanted the mutation samples. That's all we need for upgrades, that's what I'm for. He died, unfortunately.
His wife's gonna kill me. What could that be?
She died as well. Right, let's focus on where we're heading, because I will get distracted and go and do other things. Bear with me a second, I just noticed my laptop not plugged in. Just tell me battery saver mode's come on. I don't know why.
What the hell is that anyway? Something's really wrong. Didn't see a thing.
Yeah, I'm about to lose. My laptop's just appeared and said battery saver mode. I'm like, no, it should be plugged in. But it's telling me it's not.
Anyone else notice market prices going up?
Right, now it is. Yeah, perfect. No, I don't know why that. I've never really had an issue with the laptop being charging while I'm on it, and then suddenly I just got a battery saver pop up. Right, let's keep climbing up. I know there's some fighting below us, but I'm ignoring that.
Guess you weren't paying attention.
So we're heading to that windmill over there. We'll sleep till night time, and then we're heading into the dark zone to find Barney. That's the plan. There might even be someone in here we can trade with that might have level rank 2 weapons. There's a chest there. Okay, we'll take down this first one. We'll try and get the chest open. We've already been in this chest, I think. Crystal dust. Yeah, there's no, unfortunately, there's no inhibitors in there, because that would have been helpful. But it might have already done by looks of things. Okay, so this is the safe zone. So what we'll do is we'll see if we can trade here, and then we will go and sleep. And then it'll be night time, we'll go to the dark zone for Barney. So now rank 2 weapons. So our current weapon, so that's 28 damage, our main one. Everything else is a lot lower. We can now buy, oh wow, look at that, painful axe is 30 damage. 28 damage. And kind of, the damage we do currently is enough. So I don't think buying one is worth it currently. Meat bait, mine, decoy, medicine. Yeah, I don't think we need to necessarily get one now. We can break down these parts. I've still got 7 of the basic knives. I keep forgetting about those. We've got more level 3 medicine there as well. To be fair, we need to use. Okay. So yeah, I don't think buying level 2 stuff at the minute is worth it. I don't think we're going to gain massively out of it. But interestingly, rank 2 stuff is obviously better. Which I kind of assumed it would be, but I didn't know by how much. Right, before we sleep for night, let's have a look. We might as well break down some of these weapons. Compare it to... So that's a level 20, so we'll break that down. We'll break that down. These are all the same, they're all broken shovels, they're not that good. We've got enough weapons to see us through until we start picking up rank 2 weapons, to be fair. And the durability on them is really poor. To be fair, even these two aren't brilliant, especially when you've got the disc break axe over there, which is a 2-handed. I might get rid of the savage bludgeon, I don't think that's going to help us. Crafting wise, what do we need? Throwing knives. Do another 8. I do use throwing knives quite a lot, to be fair. Medication which should be good. We can now craft level 3. But I think we've got plenty. So what do we currently got? Medication. We've got 1 there and 1 there, plus level 3s we're not even using yet. So I think that's plenty. And we've got the shrooms for the dark zone as well. Right, let's wait till night time. And then we're heading in to see if we can find Barney. Potentially save him. Because Barney's silly and decided to go on his own. Obviously, nighttime is a completely different story. We've had a few incidents already at nighttime. Right, the dark zone is over there. We've actually been in there ourselves. We went into that dark zone and cleared it out previously, in the last stream, in fact. I think that's the exact same one we've been in. But they're saying that there's no volatiles patrolling like there was last time. Yeah, last time we had volatiles patrolling. Okay, do need to be quiet in here. Search for Barney. As I say, we've been in here and we've cleared it of crystals previously. Right, where is Barney? I think the crystals are back. I think we can clear this again looking at that.
Sophie, I'm inside. No sign of Barney yet.
You have to find him. He has to be in there somewhere.
Obviously, takedowns are the best thing I find to use on these. Just because it keeps it all quiet. But it seems like the crystals are back. Whereas, like last stream, we actually cleared this out. Right, let's take this one down over here. Okay, no sign of Barney yet. Obviously, that's who we're here for. Well, last time there was one walking around as well. There doesn't seem to be this time. The whole idea of these places is to stay silent as much as possible. Yeah, this here, we might be able to break it open. And there might be another crystal inside. If so, we've gained twice. So these, potentially these places are repeatable. Yeah, another crystal. As I say, we cleared this out, I'm pretty sure, in the last stream. So it does seem like they're repeatable. There's one over here I'm just going to quickly grab. So if you wanted to, and it's not something I plan on doing because it's not me, but if you wanted to grind for money, you could grind these for money. I don't know how often they restock, but yeah, you could grind for money fairly simply, I think, if you're that inclined. That's Barney. There's nothing else in here bad, is there? No. I found his body. Plumber's hammer will pick that up.
Barney.
That's his radio.
Do you hear me?
Is that Barney?
Report in, damn it.
Sophie, it's Aiden. I found a radio. And a body. Male. White, bald man. I'm sorry, Sophie.
That's not Barney. That's Kodak. One of ours. Barney can't be far.
Right, so that's not Barney. Some information can be hidden in plain sight. To discover it, you need to use the investigation mechanic. This is new. To investigate an area, press R3 to use your survivor sense and look around for clues. Follow the leads to create a path that will take you to your goal. If needed, use survivor sense again to refresh the leads. So this is completely different to the first game. Before we go and use survivor sense, let's grab the crystal. Right, we've got footsteps here. This is what we need to follow. Right, immunity's low, we've got 2 minutes. We can eat shrooms,
Sophie,
to be fair.
I found blood. It's fresh.
Hurry, Aiden.
I'm just going to swap. No, wrong one. I need to swap that to shrooms because we will need to eat shrooms once we get below a minute. Right. Upstairs by the looks of it. There's shrooms there as well. Okay, we've got blood. There's a handprint there. Once we get to a minute, I'll use the shrooms. Until then, I'm going to hold off. Okay, we've kind of lost the blood. There's blood there. The clues seem to have left us. Right, I need to... Yeah, so the clues we're following.
How much does this shit weigh?
Oh, we can hear him. He's here. Oh, we've got to take that out. There's one trying to get into him, I think. I may be mistaken to making this loud instead of doing a takedown, but right. Let's open the door. Barney should be inside.
Fuck! Now what am I supposed to do?
Barney? Are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Hey, Sophie sent me.
Yeah, right. And I'm a PK general. Whoever you are, fuck off! These are our crystals. You get it? You won't get them.
Barney, open up.
Fuck off.
Sophie, I found Barney, but he's locked himself in a room.
He's alive.
He is alive at least.
A stubborn fucker. Just try and talk to him.
I'll try.
Why don't you put the radiator door on Sophie's
Go
victim?
back to where you came from!
Your sister's worried about you.
Your sister is worried about you.
Don't you even... Keep Sophie out of it!
But it's true.
You're damn lucky I'm busy here, dipshit!
Barney, I'll count to 3. 1,
2, 3. Go the fuck away! You ain't getting a thing from me! Fuck shit!
Great.
Yeah, the noise has woken others up. Looks like we're going to be fighting to survive. And obviously we've got to be aware of our community as well. Need to eat shrooms. Trying to eat shrooms while defending ourselves. 30 seconds before immunity starts being an issue. "20 seconds and eat shrooms badly." There we go. Make sure we get the mutation samples and the infected trophies from all of these bodies, as we need those for upgrades, so they're really important to be grabbing. Kind of makes you need to have to fight infected quite a lot to keep up with everything you need. Right, another shroom. Right, speak to him again.
Barney! Okay, that's it.
I've been eating shrooms as it's under a UV light.
Yeah, went out for some air. Your sister mentioned you're stubborn. She didn't say you were an idiot.
Hey, I should beat you down for that.
Try it.
Here, take your radio. We're leaving.
No, Birdie. We gotta find Birdie.
That's Birdie.
He lured away the infected when they were about to get me down there. If not for him, I'd have ended up like Kojak.
You're in no condition to look for anyone.
He's just a kid, man. I promised his old lady I'd bring him back, understand? He drew those bastards to himself, you get it? So I could grab the crystals for the bazaar. I have to find him.
You're in no condition to search for anyone, Barney.
Well, we're going to search for the kid then. I'll look.
Where can I find him?
He was on the ground floor when those assholes surrounded me. They ran out after him through the side door.
Okay, you stay here and wait for my signal. I'll find your friend and then come back for you. Got it?
Hurry!
Yeah, great. So I think he went outside, didn't he? He did. Okay, let's get out of here then. Problem is, we're going to have to go downstairs at night and head outside at night with volatiles around to search for this kid. Woke a few of them up. First one was fine, we took them down, but then we woke the others up. Couldn't get a takedown. I think we dealt with them all. Can I search them? No, none of the bodies can be searched. Okay. Might as well grab the crystal while we're here. My concern is going outside of the volatiles. Right, there's a handprint there.
Blood. Must be Birdie's. Trail should lead me to him.
This is outside. Not what I want. If there's volatiles around, we're in trouble. I want. Volatile coming.
Hey, you find Birdie?
Not yet, but he was bleeding badly. I'm following the trail.
Right, what's this?
I wasn't going down without a fight.
There's a volatile outside. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I don't know if the volatile can get in here. I'm hoping they can't. Because if they decide to come in, I'm in big, big trouble. Two outside at the window there. I need them to back off. While I wait for them to move out the way, let's heal. I think they're going now. I need shrooms on as well. No, they're in. Yeah, I'm dead. Run. I'm in big trouble. Need a UV lamp somewhere. Over here will be good. Can't use weapons. So we're in a safe zone. They will back off. We still haven't finished the mission. But at least they'll back off. Can't heal here, can I? No. Once it says we survived the chase, we need to head back. Hasn't said we survived the chase, but I think we're okay. Right, we're heading back over there. That's why you've got to be so quiet at night, just to avoid being seen by anyone or anything. But yeah, we're going to head back into that building. I think it's here. I think we're in the right building. But I've got to find his trail. Back inside that. I can hear someone talking. Trying to be quiet so I don't get seen. Obviously we just ran away from this because we were seen. Right, that's the trail. They got us to here. He climbed up, didn't he? On that chest. This might be a mistake because there's a volatile outside. avoided the volatile at least. Chest over here as well. I'm trying to be really slow and careful, so I don't have to run away again. Go down. There's Prince there. Oh, he went over that way, I think. Another chest in here. And here's someone talking. Kind of lost the trail though, that's the downside. It's out for the window. Right, there's a trail there. I think they do go outside. I think they go over there. My concern is, I think he's heading out that way. There's a volatile on the roof, which is my concern at the minute. If he sees us, it's another chase, isn't it? Right, we've got these here. One of my footsteps over there. Do they head outside? I think they do. Yeah, look, they're on the floor. But that's telling me. Do they go outside? No, they go up. I didn't actually see there was another bit up here. I didn't see this. In there. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Still being careful. Well, there's someone there. I think. Who's this?
Who are you?
It's Nathan. Not Barney though. Barney we found actually, sorry. That's the kid we're looking for.
Of course. Good old Barney.
It's pretty messed up.
He made it out, right? He got the crystals?
Yeah, he did. Well, thanks to you, kid.
I pulled it off. Killed 3 infected. Did you see? Well, 2 are wounded already, but... Listen. It's my birthday today. And can I ask a favor? You see, over there, my radio. I have to call someone.
Here, but we gotta hurry.
Of course. I just gotta... Hello? Mom? You there? Mom?
Nathan? That you? What happened? Where are you?
It's all good, Mom. We're almost... Barney and me are just finishing up here.
I don't think the kid's making it.
He promised me that he'd keep you safe.
Don't freak out, Mom. Listen. We got him. The crystals. We got him. And I killed 3. 3 infected. I beat them, Mom.
We really need to get going.
Then get the hell out and get back here safe. Barney promised.
Sure. Soon. We'll be back soon, Mom.
Nathan, what's going on?
He's dead.
Nathan? Nathan!
Okay.
Barney. You there? Barney?
Aiden, you there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to reach your brother.
Barney's here already. Just arrived.
He... what? He was supposed to...
Didn't trust you. He thought you wanted to take the crystals.
But he sent me to check on his friend so he could sneak away?
It's not like that. Come back to the bazaar. I'll explain everything.
Right, we've got to get back to the bazaar then. Whether we do it now or during the day, I don't know. But yeah, that's the boy didn't survive. There's a volatile here. I'm in trouble. We get inside, we're safe. There we go. Come on, get me now, eh? Right, at least we're safe. Is there a sleep point here, or am I just going to go from here to the bazaar, I think? I need them to back off, that's the thing. We are gaining XP from this, but I need them to back off. So we can actually make it to the bazaar. We'll speak to the trader while we're here. So he's now at level, rank 2 weapons. They're not level, they're rank, aren't they? What? That is pretty good. A Warsaw. 35 damage. That's really good compared to what we've got. That's our best, is 28. And we can upgrade it. That might be worth buying. 988. We have got enough, to be fair. And like I say, we don't find weapons. We have got 11,000 worth of valuables. Because we don't find weapons on bodies very often, you do need to buy. Yeah, let's take the axe. We should be able to add to the axe as well. 22, 22, 24. So, the new weapon we just got was this one here. We equip it, and we can modify it. We can add in Spark. We'll take it to 36 damage. We've got plenty to do so, material-wise. And then the shaft we can increase as well. 37 damage. We have a new weapon to use. May have been. I don't know if it's a waste of materials doing that. I don't think do the charms do anything. No. So I'm not too fussed on chance. So that weapon now is our main weapon, the heavy-duty artifact long axe. Once we start getting rid of stuff, even that's better actually. We've got a plumber's axe there. That's better. Don't want to do that. Where's it gone? There. Oh. Let's leave that on. Let's change that for the Warsaw. 24. So yeah, some of these now, the 20s, are pointless. So we'll dismantle them while we're here. The grinder is no point keeping that. I am preferring blades, the slashing, to blunt currently. That is something I've noticed. Right, are they gone? Can I leave? My issue is obviously we need to get to Bazaar, but I need the chase to have finished. So we can get away. He's not outside anymore. Cool. Right, we should be able to leave. Bazaar is over this way. I've been seen already. Thinking very far away before being seen. But the Bazaar is over here. We should make it pretty simply. Here's the door. Little roll to get inside. We're in. Right, we can go back and speak to Sophie. Yeah, I don't know whether buying the weapon was a good idea, but because you're not finding weapons, buying
now,
seems
right?
the best way to tell us.
Depends.
Buying weapons is
Veronica,
the
guy
best
was a
way to
prick.
upgrade.
The PK were a pain in the ass with him in charge. Conclusion's pretty straightforward. Lucas is gone. Things are better for us. Amen.
It'd be better if you just shut up, Barney.
Where's Sophie?
You again? What are you doing? Spying on me?
Why, got something to hide?
You got something to hide? You were talking about the PK commander, weren't you?
Look at Mr. Nosy here. Watch where you stick that nose, Pilgrim, or you'll lose it.
I don't think so.
That fuckward Lucas deserved to die. That's the truth.
Barney, the truth is this. You're an idiot and the Peacekeepers protect us.
Protect? From what? Who took over our windmill? The Peacekeepers. Who took over the Metro? Fucking Lucas. So they should get the fuck out before they all end up like their motherfucking commander.
Okay, let's find out why he sent us to the boy that was near enough dead.
Suppose schmozed. Plans changed.
Afraid I was after your crystals, huh?
Afraid? Of you? Give me a break. We've got our own interests to look after, Pilgrim, and they're none of your business.
2 of your men died for your interests. You used Birdie to distract me. That it?
You don't know shit about me and my people, jackass. Birdie was like a brother to me. For some reason, my sister wants to see you. So go bother her.
I don't know whether he killed Lucas. I don't think he did. But at the same time,
I'm so thirsty.
he doesn't sound like someone we want around. We don't want to help that much, I would say.
We have to kill them, Carl.
They used to be family. We must negotiate.
You don't negotiate with extortionists.
You're nothing like your mother. Besides, I'm in charge here. Prepare your men. And we're giving Joe those goddamn crystals.
Fucking coward. I know what you think. But we have to listen to him, Herman. As for the
I think
bazaar,
Herman just wants to take him down.
only for the bazaar.
Sophie.
Relax, Herman. He saved Barney, remember?
Interesting guy, your little brother.
You two didn't get along, I take it.
Let's just say it wasn't love at first sight.
Barney has his downsides. But on the upside, he is unshakably loyal. And with so many problems plaguing old Villador, I just need people I can trust.
What are your problems?
You're the curious sort, aren't you, Aiden? Just ask. What do you want to know?
Who killed the PK commander?
It seems after the commander was murdered, things got complicated between you and the Peacekeepers.
That's an understatement. To be more precise, our situation got fucked up.
So if the situation got worse once the PK commander was
He
killed.
deserved to die. Since the plague, nothing has hurt the locals like him. It was on his
Wasn't
order
someone
that the
here, though?
peacekeepers seized our windmill.
Thank you for the like, what I was
to
much
support
appreciated.
themselves. They take a large part of our crops and water. In return for what? Protection? I can protect my people myself. I started learning that when I was a kid.
Why did Barney bail on me?
Crystals are valuable. We needed them for a transaction. And now, you'll be able to help.
Like I did with Barney and Birdie? It didn't feel like much of a help.
Barney was in shock when he heard about Birdie. That's why he bailed on you. He wants what's best for the bazaar, Aiden. He thinks he'll protect us all. He's really just a
I was going to say, he may want to help everyone,
when our mother died.
but he's not going the right way about
Even
it.
Earlier, when he was little, we were always on our own. Now he's an adult and he doesn't need anyone. But he hurts himself the more he tries to help others.
Okay.
That spat with Carl. What was that about?
Let's just say the PK commander's death only made our problems worse.
That's what makes it
Look
weird. I
around,
can't
Aiden.
see someone in the
What do you
bazaar
see?
killing the PK commander. It's made their
Something
situation
people
worse.
outside the walls could only dream of.
All these people will be dead by the end of the month.
What?
Why?
Because in short order,
Ah,
our water
water.
supplies will run dry. 2 weeks ago, a local thug named Joe and his pal Jack took over the only water tower in the area with their gang.
I wonder
Not
what we
long
need to
ago,
do.
They lived in the bazaar, but Carl threw them out for pulling scams, and now they're taking their revenge. They mined the tower and they're threatening to blow it up if they don't get a weekly tribute in the form of medicines, food.
I wonder if we can go and demine the tower.
And all these people, don't they know anything?
Not how low the water reserves have gotten. I was going to handle it, but Carl was afraid of causing a panic. Instead, he went
She
to the
seems
UK for help.
to
Of
support
course he came back empty-handed.
Carl,
They're only here to help themselves.
but yet she
certainly
seems in
not us.
charge.
They could care less that Joe took the tower and demanded protection money. My mother used to say, never bargain with extortionists. When she was still in charge here,
Wait, so before Carl took power, you...
she led the bazaar with an iron fist, and Carl listened to her. After her death, he became full of himself, and he got...
So why doesn't she just take over the leadership of the bazaar?
You to succeed her?
I know what she wanted for her people. Community and freedom. That's what she always said. But don't ask me what she wanted for me. I don't know if I even existed for her at all. She was a great leader, but a shitty mom.
What are you gonna do?
What I have to do. I promised to help Carl. So while he's in charge, we're gonna pay off Jack and Joe. And they're gonna keep squeezing more.
The Herman doesn't like the fact that they listen to Jack. He told that when he walked
the
off.
The most important thing is for my people to be safe. You've proven that you can be trusted. I want to ask you for help. Carl believes Joe will live up to his side of the bargain and that he'll give us access to water.
But will he?
But I'm skeptical. I have to send people to negotiate with bandits, and I don't want any surprises. Carl and our people have already set out for the spot where the deal will go down. Make sure everything goes smoothly.
So I should guard them?
Yes. From a discreet distance.
Okay. Sounds interesting. So we've got to go and look after them.
We're alive, and that's what counts.
It's about to be daytime, to be fair. We gained a weapon from that, looking at that. Yes. Yeah, we did. A scrapper hammer. It's no good to us. Looking at that. Okay, there's another quest to pick up while we're here. Let's head to here and see if there's any... Because we ranked up to rank 2, there may be new stuff to look at and get. It's worth looking. I don't know if do we want the... I'll take the fire arrow blueprint. We haven't got a bow yet, but I want fire arrows ready for when we can. We can upgrade. Our endurance booster UV bars can be upgraded. Boosters. Molotovs. Voltage is different to spark. So you charge voltage up with attacks and then you unleash it with R2, whereas spark is just applied shock. We can upgrade that. We can upgrade flame as well. I suppose reinforcements to upgrade durability, that's a good upgrade. You put that on your weapons, they're going to last a lot longer, aren't they? So let's do an upgrade to that.
Man after my own heart.
And the only crafted weapon we can have is that one, which does... We can't upgrade any blades. We could buy those and upgrade it to 40 damage. I don't know why that's the only thing we can actually upgrade. Let's speak to the trader as well. So rank 2 weapons, 31 sword blade, executioner's axe. So our best weapon currently is the warsaw. At some point we'll probably chuck the gold artifact weapon in our bag, because we'll end up not using it. It's currently okay, but we've got the warsaw as our main weapon. What else do we get from him? Rank 2, so we've got nurse mitts. I don't think anything... Oh, there is... That would increase our armour. We want the unique bracers. And we can buy feathers and stuff, all these bits and pieces we need for making stuff, but I think we're good. Right, let's speak to this person here. They've got a side quest to pick up. Because we'll try and do this at the same time, or whatever's on the way to the main story mission.
Very funny.
The more missions we pick up, the more stuff we can do as we go.
Relax.
Oh, I would relax if I could find my sons instead of a damn comedian.
Can't find your kids?
They went out to play earlier and haven't come back yet. Usually they come right away when I call. Boys, game's over. Come out. Mo? Scott? You hear me? Scott! Where are you? This isn't funny.
When did you see him last?
Our kids have gone missing.
Hours ago. Normally they'd be back by now, but I've looked everywhere. Do you think something happened? Maybe you've seen them. Mo is 13, Scotty's 16.
No, but boys their age do tend to wander off.
Not my boys. They always tell me where they're going and when they'll be back. This time was no different, but... Oh, my birthday's coming up, and It'd be just like them to get into trouble planning a surprise for me. I'd die.
They've gone off to
You
find something
understand?
for a
If
birthday, haven't
something
they?
happened to them, I'd...
Would you offer rewards? Let me help you.
All right, I can try to find them. As a pilgrim, I
We
do
don't
plenty of
ask for
tracking.
rewards.
What? A pilgrim? You're lucky this is about my children. I know what sort of people become pilgrims. Otherwise, I'd want nothing to do with you.
I just want to help. Where should I start to
There's a
look?
massive distrust
Right here.
for pilgrims.
They
We don't
sometimes
quite
play with
know
this
understand why
filthy
yet.
little boy by the church walls.
All right, I'll check it out. You stay
But
here.
there is
and
this
wait.
massive distaste for pilgrims, which is us.
You're planning a surprise for my birthday.
Well, I'm going to hold that on just to see. Right, they're in the bazaar somewhere. So we'll do this whilst we're here. I think we've basically got to look for clues. My guess is they're outside rather than inside. She did say about the old church, didn't she?
Where have you been all day? I was cleaning out this one place.
So not there.
And was it worth it?
Can't see any clues though. Where is the... That's windmill, I think.
Aiden? Something's up. Susie? You there? Sophie! We're under attack! What? Susie?
That's the main story
What's
mission.
going on? It was a trap! Run! Fuck. Susie?
Of course it was a trap. That was obvious.
Aiden, hurry! They've got all the crystals, everything we have!
Here, boy. Buddy, where are you?
Hey, I'm looking for two kids, Scott and Mo.
Mo? He's my new best friend, you know. After Buddy, of course.
You seen him today?
Today? No. But he and Scott started coming to play with me and Buddy a lot lately. Buddy didn't trust him at first, but now all four of us have a great time together. Oh, you know Buddy? Buddy's my dog. Haven't seen him, have you? Pretty big, thick black fur. Chases balls like a puppy, but he's pretty old, actually.
No, but I didn't think pets were allowed at the bazaar anyway. What about Mo and Scott? Any idea where they might have gone?
Who knows? But Buddy's a stray. He shows up here every day to play with me. I take him home, but my uncle won't let me. Maybe one day. Hey, did you know it's not true that dogs only see in black and white? I have 2 toy balls, and Buddy always fetches the blue one. It's his favorite.
Interrupting kindly.
Look, amazing stuff, but I gotta take off for now. I have to find Scott and Mo.
You bet it's amazing. I know a whole lot about
I should have gone
dogs.
sharply.
Did you know a dog can make as many as 10 different noises? Oh, Buddy. Where is that dog?
Listen, kid, I don't really have time for K9 101.
Okay. If you don't like dogs, you should have said so.
I didn't... That's... Never mind. Look, I'll let you know if I run across Buddy. Meanwhile, I have to find Scott and Mo.
Wait! I just got an idea! The bazaar gate, of course!
What about the
Why
gate?
would Mo and Scott be at the bazaar gate?
I don't know, I'm talking about Buddy. There's bones all over the place there, 'cause of... well, you know. Buddy digs like crazy by the gate.
Sorry, kid. I don't have time for Buddy right now. I'm in a rush.
Digging for human bones is pretty creepy to me. But Scott and Mo think it's hilarious.
Wait, so Scott and Mo may not have come out here after all? Anywhere else you know that they hang out?
If you want them that bad, I guess you could check along the King William IX road. Scott showed us how to hunt martens round there.
Thanks for the tip. Don't worry. As soon as I find them, Buddy's next.
Thanks, mister.
So we know the main story they're being
so.
attacked.
If
The actual exchange didn't go to plan.
Too.
We've also got 2 little lost children to look for.
Fighting for 5 years now, and still no invitation to Carnage Hall.
Okay.
The first tournament in 3 years.
So there's the door out of the bazaar. Before we head there, I want to see where this mission is going to take us. So this mission is going to take us over there. Main story mission I'd rather do first, which is there. Why can't I activate it? There we go. Hold it. I keep forgetting you've got to hold it down to activate. So the main story is up there. There is All in the Family side quest to do there. That's a dark zone, to be fair. But the main story mission's here, so that's where we're going to head. Forsaken Store is a loot source over there. That's a dark zone. Yeah, high density of infected during the day, so we don't want to go there during the day, we want to go there at night. So we head north. It's going to be daytime around, because it's 17 minutes past 7 in the morning, so I think we may have to give that one a miss. Because you want to go there at night.
Sophie has interesting people working for her.
Is this daytime? I thought it would be daytime. What I'm going to do, I need to change that to medical. I think it's daytime. I would say it is. We've got a new weapon on us as well, the Warsaw. I know it still looks dark, doesn't it? But I'm pretty sure 17 minutes 7 in the morning. This probably should count as daytime. Okay, I want to be heading that way. I'm just trying to see the way across. Staying high, I think, is the best option. We know the meetup didn't go to plan. Safe zone here. Keep heading north. We'll go back and find the kids afterwards, but at the minute, it's not on the way to where the story leads us, so... Oh, that's the nighttime bonus done. So 8 in the morning is when nighttime ends. I didn't actually know when nighttime class had ended. A GRE container nearby. Ah, loads of medical stuff here. Let's grab all this. Every time we see these, we've got to keep picking them up because we need it all for making medical. So always worth stopping and picking up. And especially the mushrooms, the UV shrooms. Right. It's down there by the looks of it.
I see bandits. Oh, and a lot of bodies. Sophie, I'm sorry.
I knew it! I knew those motherfuckers would betray us. Fuck them, Aiden. Kill them all!
Okay, we've got to kill all the bandits by the looks of things. Kill Jack and Joe's thugs. There is a container nearby as well, which would be handy. Oh, I meant to jump down and attack, but it didn't do it. I've got to get better at the jumping combat as well. We haven't really used it as much as we should have done. So you can jump over. I'm low on health. Where did that happen? There we go. Healed. One down. We are using our new weapon, the Warsaw, which does a lot of damage.
I made it.
We're done.
There are no survivors.
Fucking animals! Find the crystals. Susie had them.
Right, search the bodies. Killed this one over here, didn't we? But yeah, combat. It tries to encourage you to do jumping attacks, and I'm struggling to actually do them. To be fair, what we got here? It's a brick. Brick. I think that's her.
Susie?
Carl. They took Carl.
What? Where?
To their camp. We must...
Susie?
She's dead.
Susie, where are the crystals? Susie?
I'm glad we did
Sophie,
her
I
mission
thought
first, because obviously
she's dead.
That mission wouldn't have worked, would it?
First Birdie, now her. Damn.
Because we did the mission to collect her scarf.
There's nothing you could have done.
No. Except that I sent them there.
Hey, what are they?
Joe's men have kidnapped Carl. And I don't see these crystals. Fuck!
That's a big guy. First time we've seen one of those in Dying Light 2.
What? The goon. Huge, ugly motherfucker.
He's slow. Just be careful. Search the other bodies, Aiden. Maybe the crystals are still there.
Okay, we're going to search the bodies. And we're going to get attacked at the same time. Need to keep moving. Can't let the big guy get hit in. I think we'd lose too much health if the big guy got him. A couple of hits in on that. Trying to keep moving around. Gotta keep moving. Get a couple of hits in and move again. Oh, got caught that. I thought it was far enough away. Yeah, we're good. Making sure we're far enough away by the time we hit him. I'm assuming I can take him down. And we don't have to search the bodies while he's alive. He's on fire now, actually. Couple of knives in him. Obviously, we can get him down, that's big. Electricity. He's down. We've got the big guy down. Right, now we can search the bodies. Let's say there might be more yet. That's why I like slashing weapons. I think they just do more damage. Cut limbs off and things. I prefer them to any other weapons. Blunt weapons are okay. We haven't really had much experience with them, though, to be fair. But I just find slashing just work better. Quite a fire there, I didn't mean to start. Yeah, slashing with dismemberment, I don't know, it just works better. Right, there's a body here. There's two more bodies over here to look at. There's a GRE crate somewhere nearby, that's something we need to look at as well. Nothing in that body, we've got one more. It's the final body searched.
Sophie, everything's been taken.
Enough of this playing game. Let's meet at camp off the We're gonna go after Carl.
While they're discussing what we're doing next, I was just taking out a few. Okay, we're gonna meet up back up with Sophie now for the raid. We got combat level up as well.
How's it going? You alive, man? Fuck, I'm getting sentimental. I haven't said that to anyone since my third divorce.
I appreciate it, but don't get your hopes up. Not the marrying kind.
Let's get up top and just have this conversation and hack on.
I heard Sophie's brother
Johnny, good morning, how are you?
Lucas's death. That's all.
Sorry if I was a bit late seeing your chat message.
Problem.
I'm just trying to make sure we survive.
They took Carl hostage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm helping Sophie get him back.
Good. Gain her trust. That might also help us find out what they know. Just watch out. They might be suspicious. But if you can do it, Ato will let us into the center.
Okay. So there is a chest nearby. We're going to head back over here to speak to Sophie. On the way there, we can grab that windmill. There is another mission here. It's a nighttime mission though, so I don't think it's worth doing now. We're gonna have to go there back at night, otherwise it's gonna be full of volatiles. Yeah, high density of the infected during the day, so we're headed by there. Interestingly, we did a mission for Susie, who just died. And I don't know what would happen if we hadn't done that, because without that mission, we couldn't go back and do it now because obviously she's dead. So I'm not sure how that works, to be fair. Right, what we got? I've run out of something here. What have I run out of? Medical. So chuck that on. Level 3 medical. We can craft more. That should give us a few extras. Throwing knives. I've got 6 left, but I've also got 7 of the first ones. I'm going to put the first ones on mainly because that way we can use them up. Now we've already upgraded our knives. There's no point crafting the arrows, so we haven't got anything to use them with. And a combat skill point. The only 2 we can choose from is power attack. Perform a powerful attack that deals more damage, interrupts enemy attacks and blocks. We can throw the weapon at an enemy dealing massive damage. I don't want to lose a weapon, to be fair. But it's unlikely I'd throw it because I wouldn't press R3 while holding R2. So holding with R2 for that one. Or what's this? Perfect parry. Perfect block now staggers enemies for longer and triggers a slow-mo effect which allows additional follow-up attacks. That sounds really good. The vault kick we need to get better with as well. We have to jump and then press R2 during a vault to vault kick. Yeah, I need to get better at that. Let's do that one though. Perfect parry sounds interesting. So we're going to follow the main mission. The other thing I've not noticed, so there is ongoing events in the game. And we are actually obtaining things from them. So we did this one earlier, items due at night. Once we get all these bounties, 5 bounties, and we earn a bounty bonus box. And there are other things to do here as well. There is a game to have a look at. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. I did put it on my phone ready to do and didn't get a chance. But I'm sure over time we'll get those done just because we're going to be doing this until we finish the whole thing. So we're going to head to the windmill. And then after that, the raid mission is there. I think that's the best bet. It says there's a... I do want the container if we can find it. It is over this way. Obviously, if it's a night location, we'll have to come back. We have lost out a few times to volatiles in night locations. That's the other thing to check. What's the durability on our main weapon? Warsaw with 299. All we've got to do is reapply one of the modifications, and that will fix it. So we could reapply that one at any point, and it will actually fix it back up. So we'll hold off. It doesn't need fixing now. We learned when we first started this last week that if you let a weapon break and lose all of it, then you lose it permanently. It actually does break, which is quite good. Alright, what do we got here? There's an infected here. What I'm going to try and do is, if we take them down quietly, we shouldn't get the others then come after us. So normally we'd just run up and kill them. But I'm finding every time we do that, we get loads of infected come after us. By doing it that way, we didn't get any infected come after us while taking them down. That's something to make sure we're doing, rather than running in and just attacking. I missed the jump, messed that up massively. I was holding R1 to hope we'd get the grab skill activate, but that didn't work. I thought I could make the jump, to be fair. Right, there is a... What have we got? There's a couple of things here. Where are we? So there's Princess in the Tower. Accepting the quest will fast forward you to the night. Okay, so we'll leave that for the minute. I'm trying to head to the windmill. There, activate that. That's only if we've got enough stamina. We have tried to do a windmill earlier, and we didn't have enough stamina to do it, and actually told us we didn't have enough stamina, so we need to increase stamina for that. Can't do another takedown here. Just so we don't get loads of infected after us. Because before that we were rushing in. But it just didn't seem to happen. It just seemed to get others after us where we can avoid that. That's good. Right. Windmill is here. Like I say, we'll see if we can do it. We may not be high enough stamina level to do so. If we can, we'll activate. Right, what are we going to do? We'll jump from that one. No, can we just... Oh yeah, we've got to jump from that one to that one, don't we? Okay. I need this one to drop down before we lose stamina. We need to go back up. Come on. Right, there we go. I may have enough stamina for this, looking at this. But yeah, last time we did one of these in last week's stream, we couldn't actually figure out how to give this to one faction. Either the Peacekeepers or the Survivors. I'm hoping it's a bit more obvious this time, because I think we have activated one with no designation. I don't know how that works. See, the more windmills you have, the more safe zones. But the buildings won't change, I don't think, until we dictate who's having it, or will they? No, no buildings yet, because we haven't said who's having it. So now we need to work out how that happens, because I don't know. It's activated, we have a safe zone here. But how do we say who's taking control? Assign facility in the zone. So how do I... Okay. We need to assign the facility. No, don't fall down. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. Falls. Didn't mean to fall off. I was looking down to see where we could fall. Where we could jump to. That's annoying. That is the biggest thing that kills me, is falling. Right, are we back at this one? I think this... Does that count? It is done, but we haven't activated it. So our stash is here. The mission's over there, to be fair. Where do I dictate who has this? Because there must be somewhere we've got to press, choose, and then we get things come up. But I don't know who we pick, or how we pick. I will say it's not obvious, or it's not obvious to me currently. Because we have got another one of these we haven't given to a faction. How do I give to a faction? There's a chest up there as well to go and to grab. Grab that now. But we had this issue in the last stream as well with All Mill. We just couldn't get it. Couldn't find how we give it to someone. And I'm assuming we can. I'm assuming it's not something we need to wait to do. What's the weapon? Plumber's hammer. But yeah, there's nothing showing up that's obvious to say, yeah, do this and that's how you decide. Weapon-wise, we did just pick up a new one. Oh, Plumber's hammer. The broken shovel is 27 damage. I know you can have more than one weapon on. But I'm kind of thinking, what's the point, in some ways? The broken shovel's got the best. Unless you've got different types of weapons you swap between. Because we're just going to use the highest level weapon. The one with the most damage. I don't quite understand why there's so many choice of weapons when you just use one, essentially. I suppose that's better than that. I changed the wrong thing, didn't I? That plumber's hammer. That shovel's better. But we're going to use the war saw, so I'm not sure on that one. And that's that. I don't know how to swap all the other things we discovered. How do we say who's having this? Currently neutral territory. Activity completed. I can buy powder small settlement. Yeah. How do I then say who's having it? It's really weird. Unless it is something really obvious that I'm not seeing. Right, we know that's the mission there. I wanted to dictate this so we get stores and stuff. Maybe we can't yet. Maybe it's something we can only do later. Maybe that's the issue, is we can't do it yet. The mission is here. Who we've got? We're meeting Sophie. So actually, this is safe. There's a chest and stuff here. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe we can't dictate who has it yet. It's something we have to do later, potentially. We've got another shovel there. Or resin. Leather as well. Some more scraps. Yeah, there's definitely nothing obvious to say who are you giving it to. Don't know if there's... Because you would think it's something we've just got to press or do. Definitely nothing here. Is there anything? I'm trying to think if there's anything in the help menus or something. It's really annoying. Like this one here, I think this is... Have I given that to one? Survivor territory, that one. There was one we did last week, and we couldn't pick. Because we couldn't figure out how to pick who was having it. Similar to this one. And it's really annoying that we can't pick. I don't quite know why. Hints. Advanced mechanics. Tutorials. Safe zones are there. Windmills, there we go. And as we enables nearby abandoned structures become faction structures, these buildings will contain merchants. The person who controls surrounding. The nature of the faction structure depends on who controls the surrounding area. If you've not already, you must assign the zone's facility to either the peacekeepers or survivors. I don't know if the facility is something else then. Who's got this area currently? This area currently is neutral territory. And we obviously haven't assigned it to anyone. So maybe we can't assign that yet then. Maybe that's something we're going to come across later potentially. Because other than that, I don't know. Right, anyway. We're here. Let's speak to Sophie. And see what her plan is to get Carl back.
Hey, Herman. Where's Sophie? Hey, why were you on the mission? Friends could have used you.
Okay. Herman doesn't talk.
I guess that means I should wait here.
Herman doesn't talk. So we know the bandits took Carl. They went back on the deal, which was crystals for water, which was they were always going to go back on it. Where am I now? Oh, is this one of his memories of his time with his sister being experimented on? Yeah, it's one of his memories.
Mia?
Aiden, what's the matter with you?
Mia, where are you? Mia. Oh no. 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 No.
All we really know is they were experimented on. That's all we really know. And then the lab was destroyed or attacked.
Jack and fucking Joe will pay for what they did. I had a bad feeling about it from the start. I had a feeling Carl's plan sucked. And yet I let him lead.
Okay, we'll ask everything but the yellow, because the yellow continues. We'll learn as much as we can first.
Could have been worse too.
If I had listened to myself, we'd have water and more of our people would
SL
still be
Armor,
alive.
good morning, how are you?
You were just doing your job. You were following Carl's lead.
Yeah, that was in his head,
but
wasn't
I
it?
won't let him lead the bazaar.
We've had a few of those so far.
I see.
How are you this morning, though?
Why didn't you send Herman on the mission? They wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast.
Him? He's strong, but as helpless as a child.
He's one damn big child.
You don't understand. Herman's almost deaf. He used to be my mother's bodyguard.
Ah,
He's been around
okay.
us as long as I can remember. And after she died, he stayed close
E-Player,
to
good
us.
morning. How are you? Thanks for the like, Red Awesome. Much appreciated.
One time, the lights in my shelter went out. The infected broke through a window. Herman blocked the path and tossed a grenade into a nearby infected. He survived the explosion, but lost his hearing. In a face-to-face battle, he's nearly unbeatable. But if he's caught from behind, he's as vulnerable as a child.
Yeah, being deaf is not a good thing.
A killer combination,
Not in this
especially for him.
situation, anyway.
That's why I prefer to keep an eye on him.
I'm not too bad, thank you,
Sometimes
Blair.
I
Not too
wonder
bad.
if he's watching over me, or
Struggling
I'm
through this
watching
morning.
over
Had a
him.
bad night. Other than that, I'm okay.
You think Jack and Joe could have had something to do with Lucas's murder?
Joe, perhaps. He's a total psycho and a thief. He knew the peacekeepers would hang him if they caught him. But Jack wouldn't let him. He's a coward. He thinks rationally.
Just gonna stay positive and keep doing what we can.
Alright, so what's the plan now?
From now on, I'm following my gut. Last time something like this happens on my watch.
If you'd hurried back there, maybe some of our guys would have made it. I thought a pilgrim like you was supposed to run like a fucking gazelle.
Barney, shut up!
Really?
What? If
It's not
you'd
our
made
fault.
it time to help, we'd be having a party, not a wake. In case you change your mind.
It was definitely not our fault their men got killed.
He can be a real pain in the ass. But we'll do something good for the city one day.
Obviously, it's night time. There's volatiles around as well. We are under UV light. Are we attacking them in the night?
To your help.
Okay, tell me more about Birdie.
I gather you were close with Birdie?
He tried to be a poet. Kept showing me his work and said all the other guys were too stupid to understand. I never told him how bad it was. He was a good kid. I took him into the group when he lost his father in a dark zone. He was 10 years old.
So they're talking about the child Barney that
That's pretty young.
Too young. But he had no one else. So
No,
I
Barney's
took
her
him in.
brother.
If you manage to take out those bandits,
I thought that's one of the other kids that we saw die.
You think killing Messieurs Cock and Kant will change something?
Death usually changes a lot in a person's life. Carl was wrong. We should have gone after them right away.
Yeah, they were extorting you for water.
But right
Why
or
would you
wrong,
try and
we have to help
negotiate?
him. He's one of us. We'll rescue him and retrieve the crystals from Jack and Joe. Besides,
There's a
I
we
won't
in
let
this,
them get away
supposedly.
with killing my people.
I think it's been mainly us,
Susie,
not
Logan,
them,
Birdie,
but you know.
They deserve revenge, and Jack and Joe sentenced them to death. So they'll die. Your radio.
Yeah, it picks up static sometimes.
Go see Alberto. He can fix stuff like that on the spot.
Thanks.
Aitor here. Leave, but make sure no one sees you. You two make a pretty pair, Aiden. I'm on the roof nearby. We have to talk.
He's on the roof nearby, okay.
It's about saving your life.
So we need to go and speak to Aitor, who's from the Peacekeepers.
I swear, I'll gut them.
I'm guessing we're to where the UV light is over there.
Slow. Piece by piece.
So there are volatiles around, as it is night time. So yeah, we want to head to that. What's that? Can't see what is that? Oh, okay, different bits and pieces that we need. Not sure what it was, just saw the little chest bit there. Right, we obviously just need to get up there without getting caught by a volatile, hopefully. Come on then. Can't get up there. Oh no, I remember this now. Yeah, we might die here. I need to get up there. But you've got to get up and go across. Come on. I'm dead. I haven't got enough health to survive this, I don't think. I know where we've got to get to. That's the worst part. but I just can't get up anywhere to get there. Right, we're going to try and get onto that roof over there. If I can heal, that would be nice. Or the volatiles after us. Go on, move. Why can't I move from there? Ah. Some of the climbing on this is just horrible to try and work out. Come on, keep going up. We're nearly there. We're there. Thought I was dead. I really thought I was dead there. And it's all because I was trying to climb up here. But to climb up, you've got to climb up a certain way to get up, otherwise you just get stuck. We gained some XP from the chase. Not quite what I wanted, but we gained some. Anyway. Right, let's see what he wants.
I don't like what's going on here, Aiden. First, Jack and Joe's bandits killed Carl's people. Now Sophie's getting...
But you said you
I pressed the button accidentally, sorry about that.
I'm gonna search Sophie's camp. That's why I came to warn you. Rumors have started. You found the Lazarus for me. They may suspect you of being a PK spy.
Right.
That doesn't seem like it. They seem happy to take whatever help is offered.
So they say. But those people hate
us. They do hate them, but they also know they need them.
Who works with us. So if they
well,
do
some of them do anyway.
Especially someone like Sophie.
I can handle them.
Lucas thought so too, and look how he ended up. Be a pity if I found you in a ditch somewhere, with a piece of your hide cut out.
You came here just to warn me?
You helped me with the Lazarus. And I take care of my allies.
I don't know who's it really in the right or the wrong here, BK or the
I
survivors.
don't think she suspects anything.
You think so? She hates the peacekeepers. She blames us for not helping the bazaar. And for her mother's death.
She hates the fact they take half of all their food and water.
You better be
careful. They don't. She doesn't feel like they get anything back for it. I think that's more the issue.
For our investigation.
Sophie's also wondering who killed Lucas.
Soul Sisod, good morning, how are you?
Say? They know if we can prove they killed Lucas, it'll be a bloodbath. Find out from Sophie when she's planning the attack. Keep me informed where you are. Be careful.
Okay, so that's what you want to talk to us about.
Take care of yourself, Pilgrim.
Got half an hour till daytime. We're heading back to. I think we're heading back to Sophie, aren't we? Is there anything in here to use? No.
Take care of yourself, Pilgrim.
So we've got half an hour till day, and we're just going to head back across over there. Me and falling don't work. Just I can't see anything. Got a torch on. Ideally, I don't want to chase. We can avoid it right now. We're safe again now, though.
It's time for.
It looks like Sophie's not here.
Oh, you changed your name, did you?
Must be.
Dad, good morning, LVs. How are you? I will forget that, by the way. Okay, ask around to find where Sophie went.
I'm looking for Sophie. Where'd she go?
Yeah, I'll forget that, and I'll call you by the name I see on the screen.
But you can wait here with us. If you came to find out if I have a boyfriend, I don't.
What?
Which doesn't mean you have the slightest chance with me. Because you don't.
Why would you even mention it?
If you think I was interested in whether you have a boyfriend, I wasn't. Which doesn't mean if you change your mind about my chances, I'll change my mind too.
Fine. What brings you?
You take care of Barney today. That guy is like a neon sign that reads Big Trouble.
Right.
Why would you even bring up the fact if you have a boyfriend or not? That's ridiculous.
Hey, have you seen Sophie?
Sophie? Yes, she went... she said
These are the doing craftsmen we helped earlier.
She went that way.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Wait! There's more. One more thing.
What's the one more thing?
Something's wrong with... not working with the... it's broken. That... oh.
Dad's asking if there's something wrong with your radio?
Oh, it hisses sometimes, but as long as it works, no point messing with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Call me Aiden.
Vincenzo. Aiden, how do you become a pilgrim? Does that mean you're a murderer? Vincenzo!
So this is what we don't really understand yet, is why they hate pilgrims. Everyone seems to detest them and not trust them. We don't quite know the exact reason. It's not very interesting.
Not that exciting. I've had to kill people, but I'm not a murderer. All being a pilgrim is to me now is a means to an end.
To what end?
Vincenzo!
Finding our sister is the end goal, I think.
Alone!
To find the only family I've ever
All we
known.
know is they're experimented on. We know
Not
that.
yet, but I might be close.
I hope you succeed. I'd never found Federico.
Federico, I'm guessing is his brother.
Federico.
My best friend.
He was my best friend. We were like brothers. We'd known each other forever. He disappeared like the other kids because of those fucking tests.
Tests? You mean GRE tests?
You heard that when they built the walls, they were trying to create a vaccine
So
here?
I'm guessing that's what we were part of, the GRE test of our sister.
One day, Federico vanished into thin air. We'd been playing football. I went to my house after that. He went home too. And I never saw him again. I'm sure they took him.
They took him to experiment
And
on
that's
him
not
like
all.
us then.
You see, he wasn't the only child who went missing that winter.
There were others?
2 girls disappeared from the building next door at the same time. And more, all across the city.
From the first game, we know the GRE weren't perfect.
No, but based on what Federico's mother said, I have a feeling I know what happened. Federico had been in the hospital a month earlier with pneumonia. His mother was told that some GRE doctor had ordered blood tests, but they wouldn't tell her why. A week after he was released from the hospital,
They found something in his
was
blood
gone.
that potentially could have helped them create a vaccine.
Do you remember this doctor's name?
No one knew, and no one at the hospital would say. Only that he was on classified GRE business. Then, everything went to hell. The GRE collapsed. After that, some of the kids were
So I
settled
think the
in
collapse of the
central
GRE is during the first game, when we see the government take over the
Not
GRE.
Federico. Every day, I wonder what happened to him.
I hope he's alive. And that you find him someday.
So if he's alive, he's probably a pilgrim as well, I would have said. Right.
Looking for something? But I got one.
Sophie's here.
I'm here.
How's your radio? Working now?
Sometimes it works. Sometimes no. Roll the dice.
Susie, Logan, I swear I'll tear them apart and eat the pieces!
My brother needs to calm down.
Ralph! To your health! I love you.
What now?
Do you remember the beginning of the fall, Aiden?
Vaguely.
I remember it as if it were yesterday. We'd been defending the church against infected for some time. My mother was in charge. She was losing dozens of people every day. She was keeping everyone alive while I was keeping an eye on Barney. She begged the peacekeepers for help, but they ignored her. Eventually, she was injured. It was dawn. They led me to her, to the roof of the sacristy. She saw me and made me promise to look after my brother. She said it as if she was lending me a car and asking me to have it returned intact. After that, she appointed Carl as her successor.
Oh, so that's why she didn't take charge then.
Side. You'll grow up to be a far better leader than Carl, she said. But while the world is burning, people won't listen to someone so young.
She was wrong.
She had a point, to be
I've
fair.
been thinking like that all my life. But not anymore.
You've got to, unless you can
Now I
prove
understand my
how
mother.
all your methods would be
You have to
better.
be ruthless to be a leader. I wasn't ready then. I am now.
She's ready to take over
I
now.
think I know what you're talking about. And I know what loss is like.
Talking about someone in particular?
About Mia.
About my sister.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe you don't have to be. We'll find out.
We don't know if she's alive or
That's why
not.
you came to
But
town.
that's what we've got to find.
For her.
Yeah.
Sophie, we have to talk.
Time to act. The quicker we do this, the less prepared Jack and Joe will be.
Aiden.
I just want to punch him.
He started on the wrong foot. His sip of courage.
Should you be drinking this much before the mission, Barney?
Me? I got the toughest liver in Philidor. Worry more about yourself, Pilgrim.
I wouldn't say
Or
scary,
Sophie.
no. There's moments
There.
when you run like hell and
On
hope
the
you don't get
rooftop.
caught because you're going to die.
I'm watching.
But
you,
I wouldn't say
Pilgrim.
scary, no. Not so far. There's no jump scares or anything like that. Not that I've seen. Okay. We're going to join Sophie. Below us. Okay. That's too far to fall down, isn't it? I don't know how I climb down. Because obviously I want to climb down, but I don't know how we do that. Can I not? There we go. It's tricky that it's not an easy mechanic to climb down, it doesn't seem. Either that or I've just not figured it out probably yet. Right, we're heading up there. I thought we had to stay down there, but we don't. We're just going to get across here. Right, is there anything to pick up here before we crack on? They won't come up. There's UV light here, so they're not going to come and get
We
us.
should take a look at them.
Right.
Apparently the peacekeepers are watching us. Well, let them see what happens to Jack and Joe, and that we can do it to them too.
Well, you said it was time to act.
We're acting. I sent 3 scouts towards the camp. Carl and the crystals must be somewhere inside the building.
Which building are we taking on? Oh, that one. Oh, wow, okay. Bandit Camp. So this is a new mechanic. So we're still learning new mechanics. Even, what are we now? We did 7 hours last week. We've done 2.5 this week. So 9.5 hours. We're still learning new mechanics. Approach a Bandit Camp and use your binoculars to identify entry points. Locate the camp leader and identify potential environmental opportunities. Take over Bandit Camp, you need to kill the camp leader and his lieutenants, then claim the camp flag tower. When you claim the camp, you establish a safe zone and earn additional rewards, XP, weapons, outfits. Right, so we need binoculars to locate everything.
Not many guards. Most are probably asleep.
Minimal
There are
number
a
of
few
players
entrances
for this
to the camp.
is 2.
The front one, suicide. It's got the most guards. You go in first, we'll move in from the other side. And then we'll catch them in a pincer movement.
Okay, we're heading in.
If
I
anything
don't know why it
goes
said
wrong,
minimum
we
2
retreat to our
players,
base.
since we
Where?
play everything single player.
Tango Motel.
So I'm just going to quickly do binoculars again there, because I didn't quite see where we could get in. Obviously there's 2 bandits down, there's a load of bandits that side. He's got a horn, so he'll call for reinforcements. Where's the lieutenant then? No one. We need to get to him so he doesn't call reinforcements. There's an entry point there, I think. There's an entry point there. Okay. There's a couple of entry points. We just need to do this quietly, I think. As best we can. And we just need to get in. I can't heal. I can heal while we're here, so let's heal first. We'll do some crafting, make sure we've got enough everything. Medical. I can only craft 3, but then we're out of supplies. So there we go, we've got plenty of those. Obviously we need to get in there without causing a ruckus. There is a side bit over there we can get in, it said. An entry zone. Obviously I kind of need to not be chased. But supposedly there was an entry point. So much for me not making noise and getting in. Stealth. It's advised you stealth here. I messed that up already. Press circle to crouch and traverse using hiding spots to lower your visibility. Using environment to distract areas, coins, bottles and bricks. We've seen that. and sneak behind enemies and press square to take them down. Unlock the stamped combat skill to take down enemies quicker.
Change of plans, Aiden. They attacked our safe house.
Sophie?
You have my men there. Find Carl. Save him and get our bridge. Fast.
I'll do what I can.
So I've alerted them without meaning to. So much for being stealth. Right, what we'll try and do is move away. Need a stealth area to hide in, or just to be away enough. Supposedly there's an entry point here. Where's it? Oh, get across to there. Okay. I'm gonna hide in here then. Okay, we are going to try and be stealth and be quiet as much as we can. Trying to see where the enemies are. We know there's someone with the ability to call in reinforcements. I think he's up here, so we need to take him down really. Where did we see? He's up there. So we definitely need him down as quietly as we can. And that way we know no reinforcements are going to come in. Okay. We are hidden currently. But so I need to get behind him. Where is he now? I didn't see him move. Where is he? Was he on the high?
Shit, no.
There he is. I need to hide because he did just see us. The whole plan was to get him quietly, but if he sees us on the ladder, that kind of ruins that. I don't want him to call reinforcements. Good morning, Jake. How are you? Yeah, we don't do two-player games. I don't do anything multiplayer. We just play things single-player. But thanks for the offer. Yeah, it's just not something I do. I do everything I can single-player. Multiplayer doesn't interest me. But thank you for the offer. Right, that's him down. So that's the guy that would call reinforcements. Right, from here, we can zip line across if we go higher up here. Okay, we zip line to there. We need to get higher to do so. But that will get us across to there. Obviously, we've got to be aware of enemies once we're there. There's no point activating this while we're here. There we go. I was hoping we'd grab that. Okay, we need to be careful of enemies. Got to see. I don't know who the camp leader is either. We did use the binoculars beforehand. I didn't see who the camp leader was. Kind of want to go up if possible here. I'm not going to be able to grab that, am I though? I wonder if I can grab that there. There we go. It's like getting higher. No, not there. Bandit leader. So he's actually shown up. I don't know where he is though. I wonder if he's up top. I wonder if he is upstairs. Oh, we can get in here. I mean, we need to be as quiet as we can. Why don't you squeeze through? I thought we could get him. No? Is that not an entry point? No, you're not going to let me squeeze in, are you? I thought that was an entry point, but it's just not letting me not allowing me in. Unless I'm missing something. Okay. For whatever reason, I can't get in there. I thought I would be able to. It's weird, isn't it? I thought that'd be an entry. Jake, I don't play with anyone else. We do everything single player, unfortunately, Jake, so I won't add you because there's no point. We don't do anything two player. Okay, so we can't get in there then. I thought that was the entry point we were looking for, but it doesn't seem to be. So we can make that jump there. Why, is anyone on this roof? Okay. Right, we're going up there. I think the whole point is to go onto the roof, is my thinking. Can't make that jump from there, though. But we can make that jump. Ah, here we go. We're in. Right, there's places to hide. And I'm assuming plenty of loot to pick up. Okay. Can I get through the door? Why can't I get... Okay, so I can't get through the door then. So is that it in this room? So although we can get into this room, there's nothing we can do from inside. It seems. Okay. Getting in here is not simple. And they missed that jump, that would have been bad. Okay, I don't have a flashlight on in case it gets seen. Search for some money. Okay. A couple of hiding places in here. I think we are doing this right. I'm assuming we are. The focus has got to be the lieutenant more than anyone else. So I'm guessing we're doing this right. I did explain, obviously, we need to take these down, but didn't actually see where the lieutenant was. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Right, we're going to swing across these bars. We're over. No. Ah, missed the jump. That is the one thing I struggle with, is the parkour sometimes and the jumps. So we've got to do that again, don't we, to get back over where we were. To be fair, it wasn't too bad to get to where we were. It's just, yeah. Go through here quickly. We know there's nothing in here to alert anyone. Right, over the bar. And I don't know what's waiting for us once we get to the top. Obviously, I'm expecting it to be the lieutenant. Okay, we made the first one. It's the second one that I missed a minute ago. Okay, lieutenant's not here. I thought this was our way to get to the lieutenant, but maybe it's not. Instead, we've got a crate to open. So this whole time, I thought we was doing the outpost, but I don't think we are. I think all that was just to gain this crate. That's military tech, which I'm guessing we'll need for an upgrade. That's airdrop completed. And I'm guessing that there's no way in from here to get to the people below us. No. So all that, and it wasn't even to do with the outpost I was aiming for. But it's, at least we've got one. This wasn't what I expected. Right, we're still at the outpost to do. There's someone down there to actually deal with. Okay, let's get across quietly. I've been seen. So all this being stealthy. Am I hidden? Am I okay? I don't know if I'm safe. I was trying to be stealthy and obviously that wasn't stealth. I can hear people. There's one there. It does tell us we should be doing this stealth. And obviously I messed it up. I don't know where the lieutenant is though, that's the other thing. I want to get behind this guy and take him down if we can. Come on. Yeah, I just enjoy single player. I've never really been a fan of co-op games. I've played since I was a little boy, and obviously we're taking turns and stuff. But the whole point is single player story-driven games. That's what I do. That's what I enjoy. Right, I need to get this guy down. Come here, don't walk away. Why won't you allow me a takedown? He's down now, but I made a lot of noise doing it. Yeah, I made a lot of noise taking that guy down. Mainly because he, I kind of hit something and caused fire. Right, where is this lieutenant? That's who we're trying to find, is the lieutenant. Okay. I don't know where he is. Because that would make life easier if we could see where he was. And we marked everyone up from before. I think maybe we used binoculars now. See if we can see him. What's the hardest single player story game you've ever played? The hardest? Ghost of Tsushima was tricky until you got the balance right with the combat. Once you got the combat, it was fine. But I don't know. I don't know really. I don't really go for difficult though either, do I? As you know. You know, we generally go story mode and everything. Try to take him down silently. That didn't work. I will say I'm struggling with the stealth. Fine. Did he survive? How the hell did he survive our attack on him? Still don't know who the lieutenant is.
What are you gonna do?
I'm out of knives there. Let's put our knives on. I've run out of knives. There we go. They do more damage than knives. Although I've hit him a few times with knives, he's not going down. I'm dodging him. So this was meant to be a stealth thing to do. We've messed that up by not using stealth. Alright, let's go. Coming up. I got hit there.
No mercy.
That's a big guy. He's got armor as well. I'm being attacked from behind as well. He's down. I need to heal. So considering it was meant to be stealth doing this, I've messed that up massively. Claim camp. Oh, once you claim it, hang on. Once you claim the flag, all the loot inside the bandit camp disappear. All loot disappears once we've claimed it. Well, let's hold off claiming it then. If there's any loot around, I want to grab the loot first, don't I? Take this to use. Yeah, all loot disappears once you claim, so let's hold off a second. Because there's a few things of loot around, and then we'll claim it. I'm guessing the guy with the armor was the lieutenant. Would be my guess. As he was heavily armored compared to everyone else. You found Ghost Stream too easy on normal, played most on hard. Yeah, so we played it on normal, I think. We did up something to hard. What did we play on hard? Oh, Jedi Fallen Order. I think we played on a harder difficulty. But generally we play everything on... There's a lot of games have story mode, don't they? I never put it on story mode as I do want some difficulty to it. But generally we just play everything on standard. Okay, we are picking a few things up in here. And considering it said if you claim the camp you lose the loot, that's why I stopped claiming, just so we could grab everything. Infected playing card. Flour. Why is the flour in the bin? Right, I think... Oh, what's in here? Oh, it's where we've been. Well, I just claimed the camp. I think that's all the loot that we'd seen. Oh, there's a load of loot over here, actually. So in there is a load of loot. A couple of chests. We've got a lockpick hard here. I could get attacked while this is going, while I'm trying to get this. Hopefully we don't. It's further up. So yeah, don't claim a camp until you've got all the loot, is what it told us. That's what we're trying to do. Valhalla was the easiest. Yeah, Valhalla was pretty easy, especially once you got going into it and gained upgrades and things. Yeah, it was pretty easy. Hole Maker, rare hammer. I don't know what difficulty we played that on, to be fair. What else we got here? Okay, we'll claim this camp in a second. I'm just making sure we grabbed all the valuables. Another Warsaw. That's the same as what we're currently using as the main weapon. Crossbow bolts. I want a crossbow. We just gained other crossbow bolts. But I haven't seen a crossbow yet. Right, is that everything? I think it is. I know we've got some lockers to look in. I do like my bows and my crossbows and things, so I'd like to get a crossbow if we can. Because we've got crossbow bolts, there must be one around somewhere. Right, I think that's it. I think it's time to claim the camp. Saying that, there's a building there. Yeah, I think we're done. Let's claim the camp, and that's mission done. It does warn you beforehand, but I'm pretty sure we've got a decent amount of loot. Now that's tricky. There we go. Trophy achieved. Flag burning. Odyssey, you died during boss fight. Odyssey combat, you had to be really slow with the combat at the start, but after a couple of missions, you were kind of steady, to be fair. Can you say one spoilery thing? No. I don't want to know anything about Mirage. We're going in blind. So that's why I'm not seeing in the trailers or anything either. Okay, well that's that done. We didn't see Carl anywhere, did we? But we've now established a safe zone here. Before we do any more, let's have a look at what we picked up weapon-wise. So a couple of plumber's hammers. Let's get rid of that one as it's lower level than the other. 27, 27. Oh wow, two-handed great axe, 41 damage. I think that's the highest damage we've seen. We swap that for the great axe. We should really have a two-handed weapon on to use at some point, which means the M-axe. I kind of think we can get rid of the M-axe, to be fair. That's Warsaw, that's our best one. A second Warsaw there. That's a cover. We've got a second one there. 34 damage, although saying that we have upgraded ours, hence why it has extra damage. That can be broken down. It's only 18. I kind of want to break down all the common weapons because I don't think we're really going to use them. The weapons in this so far are a little bit confusing because although they're rank 2, they're not as good sometimes as rank 1. But I don't see the point in changing weapon. You know, we've got weapons that work for us and are good, so why change weapon? This one here, the Warsaw, why change it? In fact, we will swap that with the other Warsaw, but why? If you've got a weapon that works perfectly, why change it? That's the thing. Regeneration boosters. What have we got health-wise? 2 left. We did pick up some gear as well, so currently I'm just looking at what the gear armor score is and changing to whatever is higher. Obviously, at some point, we should then start looking at a type where we want to be a tank or a ranger. If we get a bow, I want to be a ranger. So none of those are better than what we've currently got. Stamina cost of melee weapons minus 5.5. We'll lose a bit of that. We will gain combat XP and resistance. And we do use one-handed weapons more. So actually, let's change to that. We don't gain anything on the gear armor level. So what was it kind of about then, LVs? What do we got here? Currently, we've got the corporal gloves. The ranger ones don't really give us anything, to be fair. We'll gain a bit of stamina regeneration. But everything out, I think we're fine as is. We've got jersey-wise. Quarterback jersey again. Yeah, the one we've got, I think, is better. Combat XP goes up, damage is less. We don't use two-handed weapons anyway. Yeah, I think we're fine with that one. It is tricky to work out what's better. It's definitely not obvious. Solid shoes, yes, we'll swap for those because better gear score. It's a bit tricky to work out what is better. That's my only concern at the minute. We've got some single. We've upgraded our throwing knives. I may take... No, we'll leave decoys on. I think that's everything we picked up. We did pick up a couple of collectibles, but other than that, I think that's it. Right. So let's head inside them.
Bravo, Pilgrim. The Greenwood family.
I'm happy we managed to take the outpost down. Definitely didn't go stealth though. I've seen a lot of gameplay videos of Mirage. You've noticed one thing which surprised you. Oh, okay.
They were attacked. Where
is it story spoiler, or is it just kind of gameplay thing? If it's not a story spoiler, I don't mind.
Radio Sophie, fast.
Yeah, it's more the story I don't want spoiled.
Sophie, I have Carl. He's okay. What about you guys? Sophie? Sophie, are you there?
That's fine. Yeah. What is it then? What surprised you?
Where's Jack and Joe?
They fled the camp as soon as they heard the sound of fighting. I don't know what they're planning. They said they
So
were
next
waiting
Bandit
in
Camp we
backup.
try and do, we've got to try and be more stealth. This is why I want a bow.
I don't know exactly.
Or a crossbow, because
Joe was
we
talking
could be a
about the
lot
renegades.
stealthier.
Remnants of the old army, stationed on the dam across town. Lately, they've been spotted at the bazaar.
Where should I go?
Tango Motel. Sophie's hideout is there. Run.
You don't. Well, we picked up crossbow bolts, and we can craft fire arrows. So there must be bows in this somewhere. You are talking about this, aren't you, LVs, or are you talking about Mirage? But yeah, we've picked up bow stuff. We can craft arrows, fire arrows. So there must be bows in this. Oh, Mirage. Oh, you've not seen bows, only knife combat. Okay. Makes more sense. I'm thinking there must be. Okay, so from here, we are heading down to over here. We've done the cache that was up there, the military airdrop. There is a question mark here, so we'll go and see what that is on the way. There is a trader nearby as well. Where's the trader? So what surprised you then in Mirage?
What can I do for you?
Machete, barcode machete. Some of the names of some of these are interesting to say the least. Beep, 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 cha-ching. He hasn't got anything I think we need, to be fair. Plain hoodie, takes down the gear level. Resources. Because money is scarce, I know we can sell a lot of our stuff.
A pleasure.
It's not worth buying materials for the sake of buying them, I don't think.
If you ever need something, just ask for Chris.
Okay, we need to head over. I want to see what the question mark is as well, whilst we're here. Best way is probably binoculars. Right, what is that? Just an unknown location. It's not gonna tell me, I don't think it's going to tell me what it is unless we get up there. We're meant to be heading across there. And there's a military airdrop over there. I think everything else we kind of... That's a water tower that's locked. So there's still stuff we need to unlock. So I'm just thinking about up there. There's a question mark area. Can we get on there from here? I don't know if I can. Because that jump from there would get there, wouldn't it? I'm considering it. It's a question mark area. I want to see what it is. Anything in there to pick up? Get some money in that. There's no enemies in here, so I'm not overly worried about any of that. Can I make that jump to find out what that question mark is, or can I see it from here? Oh, it's a parkour challenge. Is that it? I'm not getting up there for a parkour challenge. I hate parkour challenges. I hate challenges in general. Mainly because I struggle with them so badly. But yeah. Don't need to be doing that then. Okay, so we need to head across here. We need to keep going down, and we'll then get to where we've got to go for the main story mission. There's nothing else to do on the way. It's a major issue for you. I wouldn't say he comes across. Oh, there's chemicals here. I didn't realise that. I didn't realise them chemicals were there, to be fair. There's a container nearby, is that? Right, we're here.
Aiden, I heard some noises coming from Jack and Joe's little village.
That's not all.
Yeah, he's not a character who comes across someone who'd use a bow, so for me that's not an issue.
Peacekeepers.
I would say sword, knife is kind of his go-to. Yeah, I do like the hunter game style. That's generally how I play. You know, with a bow, I love a bow.
Go back to the metro. We will share what we have with Aitor. Maybe he will let us pass.
So it's not a deal breaker for me at all because I think it works. I'm going to make a decision here. Go to Aitor or go and meet Sophie. I'm meeting Sophie.
I have to go, Hakon.
I don't know how that choice will play out. We had a choice to make. I put timer on it. I don't know how that changes things. The fact we had to make a decision, I don't know if that does change anything. We've kind of picked Sophie over PK there. There's an inhibitor container here as well, which would be handy. Get it, if we can get it. But yeah, although I really enjoy that style of play and that's how I generally play, it's just one of those things. He does, like I say, he doesn't come across someone who would use a bow. I don't think anyway.
Shit, I'm too late.
So for me, it's it's fine. I'm just hoping the combat is varied enough.
Sophie, Sophie, report in.
Have a weapon. Gonna search the place. There's meant to be a container nearby. I'm guessing it's up there. Before we head up, let's make sure we searched everything. Gotta get as much loot as you possibly can. I don't want the bottle, actually, to be fair. A bit of money here. Make sure we grab everything as we can. Say no about combat, I just wanted to, oh yeah, no, it's all good. All good. That wasn't really a spoiler, you're all good. As I say, he doesn't come across as a bow wielding character anyway. Okay, got to keep an eye out for this inhibitor. Crystal there. That's a valuable. Still going up. Okay, more dead bodies. Telling him I'm going away from the inhibitor. I can't help myself but look around, make sure we loot, and the mission kind of comes after looting, in my mind. Right, through that door is the mission. Where's my inhibitor? It's here. Okay, so obviously we do all this first, and then we'll go and speak to Sophie. I don't know how. It's be interesting to see how that changes things. The fact we chose Sophie and helping the survivors over going to see Altor and giving the information to the PK. I didn't know there were going to be choices like that to be made. Obviously, we had a timer. I just made the best decision I felt that goes with the start of play. Oh, we can't get in there. So it's in there, but I can't get in. I can't get in there to get it. We need to find another way in. That's annoying. Thought I could get it. It's never gonna be. It wasn't gonna be that simple, was it? I suppose. So my guess is, and we have to go and see Sophie first. Well, they're saying there's a window here. It leads outside. There must be a window to get in, I would assume. Well, maybe we have to do the Sophie bit first. We'll find out. Sophie's meant to be in here.
Sophie, what the hell is going on?
What's my view on polygamy? Personally, if that's what makes you happy and you know you makes your relationship good, then go for it. I don't have an issue with it. It's not something that would suit me. But yeah, if that's what you want to be happy, then fair play. Okay, we need to get inside there then. So how do we do that is the question. It's definitely not a way in here. I reckon we've got to go outside of that room like we saw. It's not in there. Yeah, so we knocked on this door. No one answered. We've got to go up. Let's have a look how we do this. Ah, there's a bridge going across there. That bridge going across to there is where we've got to get to, and I guess that's going to be where the inhibitor is. Best way there, though. It's actually over here, I think. We jump across. I know the inhibitor's nearby. Onto there. And then down, and then we've got to climb up there. Oh, there's something right on top there as well, actually. We want to be... Oh, there's a zip line there. I didn't notice the zip line going across to that. Would have made my life easier. I'm guessing we can climb up. We can't climb up there, can we? Bars are too high. Yeah, we can't climb up there. Okay, so if that's the case, me dropping down here was a mistake, and we need to go up there and across that way. How can I get back across up there? Obviously, about getting. getting caught by other people. Then we're going to head back inside and go up again. I think I messed it up. Close the door behind us. There we go. Yeah, I was meant to go higher rather than do what I did. Right, this way. I know exactly where I went wrong. I thought we could get across by just climbing up, but that was obviously an error on my part. So what we need to do is go up here. We can use that rope to get across. That was me thinking we could do it from underneath. Now, there is something on top of this. How we get up there, though, is another question. There's a rope there. Can I just climb the rope? That's the swing across, isn't it? Yeah, we need to swing across to there and then go across that way, I think. This may go really badly wrong. And obviously we'll do this before stamina runs out. I've got a feeling we've got to swing and grab and jump and grab the other rope. We're right here, we might as well try and grab the cash while we're here. Where's my rope gone? Yeah, we're right here, we might as well try and do it. Got it. Okay, that worked better than I was expecting. Because you know I'm rubbish normally at these kind of things. Don't fall off. Where's my climb point? Those. These are the bits I really normally struggle with, this parkour side of things. Right, there's loads of health up here as well. We know where Sophie is, we know we've got to go for that. Why is that there? Repair the generator. There we go, safe zone unlocked, nice. We've got a safe zone unlocked as well. That's not everything that's here though. Across there is the container we want. Okay. I think this is what we're meant to do. I don't think there is actually, looking at it. I know we can. I don't think I'm making a jump. I wonder. I don't think I'll make the jump that way. But on the rope I might. I'm either going to die or I'm not, I don't know. What mic am I using? So I'm using the PlayStation 5 headphones that are meant to be part of it, that were designed for it. I can't remember what they're called offhand. But they're the white ones. Although mine are black, to be fair, but they're the ones that were designed for the PS5 specifically. That are done by Sony. You should give it a go, Elvis. Give it a go. Yes, we are monetized. We got monetized earlier on this year. Jump across. Make it. Yes, we made it. I'm rubbish at things like that, and we actually made it. Hopefully we get something good out of this. We've got some firm shoes. Rations, military tech. That's the second one of those we've done. Well, we've got about 15 minutes left of the stream, so we've got to try and get this mission with Sophie done if possible whilst we're here. How do we get back down without dying? No! I fell! Oh, we survived. How the hell did we survive that? I thought we were dead. Honestly thought we was dead there. I slipped, moved too far. Somehow we survived. What? I don't know how we survived that. I really don't. No. You earn next to nothing. Ad revenue is next to nothing. If you get 1,000 views on a short, you earn 1 pence. So ad revenue is just rubbish. But then I never started this to make money. I did this to keep myself sane after the accident. So for me, being monetized isn't a big deal. It's not something we aim for. It just happened. Right, we can now do an upgrade. There's a load of stuff in there. but I can't get through there, so we've got to find a way in there by the looks of things. Let's use the inhibitor. So we've got level 2 on stamina. We're going to do health this time. I think that's a good thing to do. So we'll upgrade our health. And now that is level 2 as well. Immunity goes up to 543. And our health has gone up as well. Right, we're still looking for Sophie. We know there's a room we can't get into. Can't pick that lock either. There must be a way in there somewhere. We still haven't found Sophie yet. Can we get in this room? Yes, we can. Just really look at gear though. So we've only got about 15 minutes left, so we're trying to get this Sophie mission at least to a point of where we can stop until tomorrow morning stream. We are live with this again tomorrow morning, so we don't have to wait long to continue the story. That door open? That door doesn't open either, does it? There's no little hatch to go through. It's annoying when you know there's something in another place and you just don't know how to get to it. Let's have a quick check on gear because we did pick a load of stuff up, to be fair. Trousers we picked up rank 2. We lose our armor if we change them. This is kind of silly, so we'll leave what we've got on. Shoe wise, they're better. They actually give us a gear score. So we've got 2 ranger ones. They both give us a gear score. Design, stamina cost, range weapons. Let's do that one. I might swap to that one down the line, I think, because damage for ranged weapons is better. At least we now have 11 gear score. I'm pretty sure that is correct, isn't it? No, I've swapped to one without gear. We actually lost gear. I didn't realise that. We actually lost gear score by changing. Weapon-wise, we picked up 28, 28. Nothing really that helps us at this point. You lose track of what you pick up, that's the other thing. What's in this room? Anything? A few things to pick up. Why couldn't I hear a radiator? Yeah, radio. Is it a safe? Nothing in it. Why have a safe with nothing in it? That's annoying. You're not so sure how monetization works, but I know how to apply for it. Yeah, well, they've actually changed the monetization now, haven't they? So there's 2 stages now. If you get 500 subscribers and I think it's 3,000 watch hours, you can become monetized, but you can then activate membership, or people can give you super thanks and things like that. You don't earn any ad revenue. When you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a 365-day period, you earn ad revenue as well. You can go the other route with shorts instead. I think you need 10 million short views in a month or 3 months or something. Because I don't do shorts, I don't really worry about that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn it, Aiden. I was actually starting to like you. You brought the Peacekeepers here.
You're being blamed for the Peacekeepers.
You betrayed us. And now we have to kill you.
Seriously?
Helped Ator and yourself. Helping us was just a byproduct.
We chose you guys over them.
Don't know what to do?
Alright, we're fighting.
Wait, Barney! Barney, wait!
We chose these over the Peacekeepers. Worst thing is it's night time as well. All these people have helped. And it's come down to this. Is that it? Okay. Where is he?
Fuck.
Oh no. It's Herman.
Looking for Sophie. Sophie!
That roof is going to fall down.
Herman, out of my way!
This roof's going to collapse. But even one, yeah, one page is better than nothing. Absolutely. I don't really aim for shorts that much. We do them occasionally, but only if we take something out of a stream or a video. So I don't really worry too much about shorts, to be fair.
Herman, give it up. Let me talk to Sophie.
I can change my other weapon and throw a couple of knives at him as well. I've run out of my good knives, I think. I can't see him. Where is he? There. Oh, what's that? I thought I was too quick for him, but obviously not. Oh! So he does a follow-up attack there. What's that? He's dead. No, he's not. He got up. How did he get up there? Oh. We're low on health. I know we are. So is he. He was down and out for the count. I don't quite know how he got stood up, but he did. Right, we've killed Herman. We didn't want to kill him, but we weren't really left with a choice, to be fair. But yeah, monetization was just one of those things. Like I say, it's not something we aimed for. I shouldn't have been making noise probably in here, to be fair. It is night time after all. I didn't think about that.
Always where you need me, huh?
Con's here. I want to go in the door though. There's a load of stuff in there. Can't go in though. So O'Connor's came to save us. Although I can't grab that ladder. We need to climb up over here and get across, don't we? Considering we chose Sophie over him in terms of who was going to help. Oh, some medical stuff over here. I do really need to restock everything, to be fair. We are rapidly running out of time as well. So I've got to be a little bit careful on time. Kind of, if the mission comes to an end, obviously, that's an auto. It should be an auto save. I would have thought. Anything in here? No. And if that's an auto save, that's where we stop. Right, let's head inside.
Barney,
Oh no, there he is.
Find.
Where'd you come from?
I've got a sixth sense, kid. I knew you were gonna get.
Good morning. How are you?
Barney wanted to kill you. Means he has something to hide. Something about Lucas.
Yeah,
or worse.
I'm deleting that as well.
What do you mean?
We have too many range of ages to even put that on. That's as bad as what you said the other day. You just changed the wording.
Barney has long been looking to get out from behind his sister's shadow and rid Villador of the Peacekeepers himself.
I'll try to find him.
Be careful. I'll go warn Etor. Let's keep in touch.
Yeah, you still can't say things like that.
Barney?
Oh, where's Barney?
Come on, man. I will find you.
Where is he? He's in here somewhere. Just waiting for him to jump out on us. I'm only thinking he must be downstairs. I'm saying that. Who is he? There's no hatch or anything in here. Oh, we can go in here now. We couldn't go in here before.
Hey, if you ask nice
oh, he's got a crossbow.
And if not,
that's what I want. I want a crossbow.
You turn. So
you'll be the one dying, Barney.
Barney, you're supposed to stop him, not kill him. Give me the weapon. Give it
What's
to me.
going on?
Hope you know what you're doing.
So this is the thanks I get for helping?
Death is how we thank traitors. You didn't say you were working for Aiden.
I don't work for Ader, I work for myself.
No one can remain neutral in this, Aiden. We're fighting for
So when we were saying we couldn't change the windmill to survivors or the PK, I think it's because we need to get to this point of where we need to pick a side, essentially.
They just sat and watched us die.
I do wonder what would happen if we hadn't chose to go in the building looking for Sophie when we were offered the chance not to. Whereas maybe we had to make the decision on the timer.
What are you waiting for?
I'm curious to what would have been the difference in the decision. We can help each other.
Because we can help each other. Who killed Lucas?
It's fine, you just be more careful what you're
Sophie,
saying.
talk to me.
Especially when it's things like that. Things like that are just not good.
What the hell?
Why do you care about this murderer? What did Aitor promise you?
We'll ask the question first.
If it's not you, who could have killed him?
I wonder myself. Certainly none of my people.
If you find out who did it, tell us. I'd like to hug the guy. Lucas deserved to die.
So the survivors, they've not...
We didn't have to kill him. We have our own
They didn't
plan for
like
getting
the
peacekeepers
leader of the
out the
PK,
bazaar.
but at the same time, they also knew if they killed him, it wouldn't go well for them, and it isn't going well.
Ader promised me passage to the center. That's why I'm helping him.
And you believe him? Just like that?
At least he didn't try to kill me.
He
Good
was
point.
the one you betrayed. But I can help you too. Help us with the water, and I'll take you to the central loop myself.
Okay, first, I did not betray you. I'm helping investigate a murder, and that's different. As for your offer, isn't the only way through controlled by the PK?
There is another way.
Do you really believe that I'd just trust you again?
We need each other. You didn't tell us you were working with the PK, so we made assumptions. Things are getting more dangerous, and we all need to be careful.
In my mind, we just make as much as possible as the survivors.
I swear on the memory of Birdie, Susie, Logan, Ralph, and Herman, I'm sure. If you help us, we'll take you to the center. Will you help?
And I don't know how much picking a side matters. I'll help. I want to help the survivors. Survivors, for me, I need the most help.
Fine.
The PK are meant to protect them, and they obviously don't do it. Or they don't do it that well, then take all their materials.
We have a chance to take the tower and finally reclaim the water.
That one's alive.
We'll deal
I definitely
with the
killed him.
peacekeepers and getting you to the
There's no
center
way he'd
immediately
survive that.
afterwards. First, we need to secure access to water.
How do I get up the tower?
It's almost impossible without a winch, and Joe's men sealed off access. That's why I'm asking you.
So you want me to climb it?
If you do, you'll save a great many people, Aiden. We won't forget this.
Okay, so the raid quest complete. We got we got a couple of blueprints as well there. The water tower is the main story. This is the right time to stop because obviously we need an auto save. It's going to stand in the UV light. That would have been an auto save after finishing the mission. So this is where we're going to stop for the morning because we are out of time. Plumber's hammer though, we did gain. Was that what we gained? No, we gained the bludgeon. Herman's bludgeon, two-handed weapon. We also have the crafting for it. Well, they're saying that weapons don't come up there, do they? We have the blueprint for it anyway. It gave us the blueprint. We have got, like the first game, lots of missions to do. But the next main story mission is over here. We're going to climb the water tower. We haven't been able to unlock a water tower yet, and this is why. So tomorrow morning, when we're back live, we will try and head for that one. If it's still night time, might try and do that while we're here, and then head to the water tower and see where that takes us after that. Most of the choices I've made so far have been based on how we would kind of look at it if we were in his shoes, and I kind of feel like survivors take priority. The peacekeepers are meant to be there to help them, but don't seem to help them. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe probably turn the areas to survivors. And like I don't know what happens if you make different choices. If we chose not to go after Sophie, how would that have been different? Would we not then have had the fight with Herman? Would we, not get all that information from them about the water tower and stuff? If we'd chosen to go with Aitor instead, or just then, if we'd chosen not to help them, I don't know what the difference in choices is because we didn't make that choice. I don't know how much the choices matter, if that makes sense in this. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. Without spoiling the story, do the actual choices matter? Or is it not that big a deal? That's the thing. But that is it for this morning. We are out of time. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back, as I say, tomorrow morning with more Dying Light 2. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.